Hello.
Hello.
No, shut up. I was doing it.
Hello.
No, shut up.
Hey, hello,
Hey.
Andrew.
No, hi, Jackson. Hi. How are you? This intro is
Hello,
only
good.
for Jackson. If you are not Jackson, stop listening. Well, okay,
I'm listening.
maybe mute it
Oh, wait.
or like don't stop listening because we like views and money and stuff. But take an earphone out, maybe. I don't know. Jackson, how are you?
Ooh, I'm good, thanks. I feel like I'm being personally serenaded.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Continue.
No, that's all I had.
That's it? Hello?
I've got
That's all you got for me?
I'm a
After a
fraud.
week away from one another, that's all you've got for me? You
I'm
son
a
of a bitch.
fraudster. I know.
You woke me up at 2 a.m. for this just to say hello? You can do better than that. Come on. What am I here for? What are we here for, Andrew? Huh? What is this? All right, I'll help you out. This is the official podcast. 350 weeks in, episode 350. It's a special number to someone, not to me though. Fuck this show.
This is an incredible stuff. Like I'm feeling good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel good? Well,
Yeah.
this wasn't about you. No one was saying hello to you. No one was
True.
introducing you or anything.
No one
You're
said
just
hello
here
to me.
on the sidelines, and that's
man.
how it should be. Hey, whoa! What was that?
I'm cheating on you, Jackson.
All right, well, that's how
Yeah.
it goes.
To be fair, we never said that our greeting relationship was closed. Yeah, we never agreed that I could only greet you. I like greeting other men every now and then.
I hope the
that's
whole
fair.
episode is just greetings.
Yeah. Kaya, how do you typically greet people you've known for a long time? With silence. That's exactly what I expected. What a great episode. Okay, fuck this. Let's just start topics. I brought mine to the table. We all know what it is. I'm going to say it again. As of right now, boys, Overwatch 2 has a 9% positive score on Steam. How do we feel about that?
Crazy it's that high.
Yeah. Well, I've only found one other game that I know of that's gotten lower, and that was War Thunder when it came to Steam, because they apparently fucked the in-game economy by like basically forcing it pay to win, and people didn't like that. But everyone is complaining about Overwatch 2 just being Overwatch 2 and all the shitty practices they did with it, all the terrible shit going on with Blizzard themselves, how lazy and rushed the game is, how it really shouldn't even exist because its entire point was to be a player versus environment focused game, like really flesh out the co-op stuff, but that just didn't happen. And I think you have to pay to do it. Or rather, it's recycled stuff from the first game. Overwatch 2 has just nothing positive about it. There's not a single good thing about that game in any way.
I'm still confused as to what it is beyond just like a balance update, really. And a microtransaction store that was added on.
It's basically a massive, not even massive, minor update for Overwatch that you're forced to migrate to as a whole new game that changes up nothing while shaking up everything.
And also, it's still Overwatch, so the 9% is well warranted. I don't know why Overwatch is the one that gets 9% though, because it's kind of like the state of the industry. Like all games are kind of fucking going in that direction.
Overwatch 2 is the biggest fumble. Like the whole reason it's a sequel is because they were making the campaign, but they canceled the campaign, which means there's now nothing that makes it a sequel.
Right.
Diablo 4 kind of seems like the biggest fumble at the moment. That had so much positive press going when it was first like released and during the beta phase and stuff, and now people hate it.
Wait, people hate it?
Yeah, they had an update that was really bad. They had a stinker.
Oh, wow. What happened?
They made it very stinky.
Okay. Very descriptive. I now know what happened.
That's all you need to know.
Well, I just know that it was what Jackson said. It was a darling. People really liked it. It looked cool. Like, what did they do specifically that fucked it?
They did a big stinky thing.
Oh, okay. Good enough?
It was something to do with like XP grinding, wasn't it, or something like that?
They made the grind more tedious, but it was more than just that.
Wow.
Yeah. Basically, they've like the game is in a seasonal model, and the first season came out and it sucked ass, and people were upset about it. And they like added some grindier elements to it to keep people engaged, because engagement is a metric in video games now where you need to keep the player in your game for as long as possible, no matter if it's fun or not. Just keep them hooked so that you can sell them more stuff in the microtransaction store. That's the strat.
Mhm.
So I don't know. It's not conducive to good game design, and I think that's what people's problem with Diablo 4 is at the moment.
Well, again, it's not just that. They legitimately made a horrible series of decisions with like the game and its fun levels.
I liked the game for the first,
The game, I thought the game was very good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But
I haven't reached endgame yet though, so maybe that's where it all falls apart.
Apparently the endgame's lackluster, and they just released like devs playing it, and they're using that as evidence for why it's lackluster, which is crazy, like how bad devs are at their own game.
I know. Well, to some degree, like if it's like an artist or someone who doesn't typically play games or whatever, I understand. Like you can be a dev without having video game experience. Like the artist doesn't need to play the game. But I think one of them was like a legitimate game designer. Someone making.
Well, they designed the dungeons. Yeah, one of them was like the actual dungeon designer.
Yeah, and at that point, like, that's not a great look. That's not a great look if you can't play the game.
They were like dying on tier 1 world normal difficulty, not even using their abilities. It was tragic how bad they were.
Yeah. And then it's like a failing on multiple levels though, because then marketing also thought it was a good idea and released the video. Like that's your job to understand how the audience is going to react. You just threw them under the bus by publicly releasing the video. Like it's a failure on multiple levels. It was interesting. Interesting choice. Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty interesting.
Beyond that, what doesn't suck, Andrew? Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
My God.
That is the big
game.
The big internet darling, big baby face sweetheart going around right now.
Yep, because it's very good.
To the point
Well
where,
deserved.
and I bet Kaya had this topic in his back pocket. Seems like a Kaya thing. Other game devs are complaining that the standard is now too high and they can never live up to this ideal.
Yeah.
Was I right, Kaya?
Yeah.
Were you going to bring that?
It's literally the only thing I have this week. Nothing that interests me happened
nailed it.
at all this week. For some reason, I've just been wandering through Home Depot like a zombie. But yeah, I saw that too. We touched on it last week a little bit. But yes, Western game developers are very salty about this again. I think IGN released the video.
Great video. Like an actually
great video.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy makes very good points, and I forget who it is.
Destin
Is it this guy? Destin?
Legiri? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that guy. Destin Legiri of IGN, I guess, or maybe he's a YouTuber in his own right.
He's
I don't know.
IGN.
But anyway, he made the points. The reason people like Baldur's Gate 3 is because it came out and it just works and it's enjoyable and it's fun and it doesn't break. It doesn't crash on you every other second. It doesn't look like ass. Like half of the fucking releases recently, like Cyberpunk or, the mess that Diablo is now, like you guys touched on, and a few other releases that he named as examples of why people are just sick of AAA games not working as they're supposed to, as they pay $70 up to $100 for these games. And game developers, of course, they saw this video and they didn't appreciate it compared to Baldur's Gate and Larian Studios, because their excuse is, well, Larian has a lot of employees and a lot of funding and they had a lot of time to develop this game, like every AAA game. But for some reason, Larian somehow did the impossible.
Yep. Video game dev hard.
Can you imagine if Avengers Endgame comes out and it's got all these actors, these A-list actors, and all these special effects, and all this time and effort put into making it really huge and epic and incredible looking, and it caused other movie studios to say, oh, that movie was too good. Our movies will never be that good. We can't make a movie like that, so we're just going to give up. We can't ever surpass that. It's such a whiny, horrible look for you.
It's so fucking dumb. Yeah.
For you, for your studio, for your product, for everybody.
It's not even we're going to give up. It's not even we're going to give up. We're going to keep going and we're gonna keep being shitty, but we're
gonna keep
moviegoer has
shit.
to enjoy it. Yeah, give us better ratings than Rotten Tomatoes, you spoiled brats.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna keep giving you shit, and you're entitled for thinking we should do anything better. Like, you piece of shit. Just accept our mediocre.
You also don't have to do anything like better on a subjective standpoint. You just have to do things well. You don't have to make a game that's better than Baldur's Gate 3. You just have to meet the quality standard that it sets. You have to make sure you make a product that people want and gives them their money's worth. That's it.
I'm not asking for Baldur's Gate 3 again. Like, that's something that Larian can produce. But what I'm asking for is box sale games that are worth the money that I'm paying for them, that aren't filled with microtransactions and are instead filled with actual passion.
There's a reason in the last decade indie games have exploded, and it's because they keep it simple, they come up with a good idea, and then they just tighten it up and they make it functional and worthwhile and, you know, worth your money, because they don't need a gigantic fucking team to do it. The perfect example in my mind is Hades. Hades, when it came out, was the biggest fucking game in the world, and it's got a sequel coming out as well because of it, from a team that ordinarily always does new original titles every single time they make a game. And it's because they knew what they wanted to do. They wanted to make a visual novel combined with a roguelike, and they just focused on making the gameplay fun and the story deep. And that's it. That's all they needed. They didn't need the giant, fucking huge, massive, sprawling game. So, but
also, I saw some people make the excuse that Baldur's Gate 3 is only as big and successful as it is because it took the Dungeons and Dragons,
which is bullshit. The 100% bullshit,
which is insane.
There's probably a very large chunk of people playing that game right now where you say, you know, that's based on Dungeons and Dragons, and they go, it is? What?
That's most people. Most people, for sure.
That's the overwhelming majority of people. That's even people who know about Dungeons and Dragons and what it is. Like, most people don't sit down and like look at the die rolls.
If you want evidence of that, just look at the sales numbers of the Dungeons and Dragons movie. That's not an IP that really pushes numbers.
Right. 800,000 people aren't simultaneously playing this game because they're really into tabletop RPGs and they're just nerding out. It's like, no, this game obviously broke through the intended audience quite a bit. It's like this.
Exactly. I wasn't going to play it. I had no interest in playing it until people started talking about how fucking great it was. And then I started playing it, and it is fucking great.
And what I found out just today that I didn't know, apparently this game launched completely DRM free, even on Steam. You can apparently launch this game without launching Steam. It has no de novo, none of that shit.
That's
incredible.
Awesome.
Incredible. And they're crushing it. Turns out you don't need aggressive, super rapey DRM in your games to sell the game. Insane, isn't it?
It's also just so apparent how pathetic and I don't know, amnesiatic the game industry is. There was a time, I'm getting out my old walker and my crutches right now, and I'm hobbling my way to my comfy chair because I'm so old.
All right, Grandpa.
But there was a time, believe it or not, there was a time where you bought a big AAA game and it, for the most part, worked. It was there, it was complete. They maybe would update it through the internet, kind of in that twilight era of connectivity. But that was it. You just got what you paid for.
Right.
Occasionally there was a glitch.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. What fantasy world were you living in, huh?
I know, isn't that?
These guys just making shit up and expecting us to go with it.
Don't you understand, Andrew? Video game dev hard.
There's
too hard, in fact.
Yeah. There's also games where they didn't have a lot of time or release scope, and even though there are glitches, they made sure that the actual product is still fun and playable and great. The perfect example that comes to mind is Smash Brothers Melee, which had a development time of 9 months as the GameCube launch title, or near launch. And that game is full of bugs and shit that doesn't work as intended. But they like smoothed it over and made it functional, and it's still played in high-level tournaments today.
We actually just won a major last night for Moist Esports.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Did you watch?
I tuned in here and there, but I wasn't home for my, unfortunately. Yeah.
Zane played fucking amazing.
Yeah, so I heard. But that's a 20-year-old fucking game that still gets high-profile shit in tournaments left and right, and it's broken as shit. There's thousands of videos on YouTube saying, oh, this character's not coded right. This guy was very clearly made last minute. This guy's hitbox is off. This animation's broken. There's like tons and tons and tons of oversights. But the game, the core game, still functions and is still very fun. And that's all you need. And yet the devs can't even do that. It's crazy.
Well, some can. Like, look at Larian. We are getting good.
They're a
games. It has been
unicorn,
a good year for
Jackson.
games.
No
Not
one
all
can do
developers.
that.
Not all developers, Jackson. My apologies. Not all
Are you not?
developers.
I think this year has been a fantastic year for gaming, which is
It
making
has.
it even more entertaining for me when, like, this is the moment where gamers are seemingly choosing to rise up and voice their concerns about the industry as a whole.
No one's even rising up.
Well,
It's like-
You think
they're
a gamer
making
would
this
get out
out
of
to
his
be like the
chair?
Joker moment again, where like
Yeah.
he's laughing and then shooting the TV host in the head, and this is what you get. No, people are just paying money for a game that they like, and for some reason, this is seen as an affront to everyone in the industry.
well, no, well, by rising, that was a bit of a joke, but by rising up, I mean, like, I never thought I'd see IGN attack the industry like that, release a video just
Oh yeah,
putting their
that's
balls
fair.
on the table in general, like actually saying the quiet part out loud. Like, I never thought I'd see that. So sentiment in general must.
So
we must not be
let's-
the only ones now.
I
which is
also
nice.
want to make a prediction right now, looking at this game list. So Jackson was right. 2023 has been an incredible year
It's
for
been
big
a
game
stacked year,
releases.
and it's still going.
Allegedly, Starfield releases this year as well, right? Very soon.
Yes.
Yeah, but who cares about that? That'd
Now
be bad.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Everybody, from what I've seen on the internet, is once again falling for Todd's sweet little lies. They're so hyped. They're so excited. They think it's going to be the biggest, bestest, most
yeah, but
fucking complete game ever. And I'm
They
calling
like
it now.
Skyrim, unlike you. Unlike you. You
Well,
don't like
hang on.
Skyrim.
I'm calling it now. This game is going to blow ass, and everyone's
Nah.
going to hate it. I'm calling it now. They
Hmm.
can't keep getting away with this.
I think it's
Getting
gonna
away
be
with what? Making games that people enjoy, like Skyrim
Making
and
bad
Fallout 4.
games that people are so indoctrinated to that they give them a pass.
They're not bad games. What bad games have they even made?
I think
Fallout 76. That's the only
Okay.
one that I could think of.
I thought all the Fallouts
That's
were
bad.
made by them were bad. They were buggy,
What?
glitchy, basic
What?
gameplay affairs. Yeah.
People love Fallout 3.
That game is bad.
I love
What are you
Fallout
talking
3.
about? That story
Fallout
was
4
written by a
was
fucking
also-
toddler. And that's the whole, like, crux of a Fallout game. Do you remember the end of Fallout 3 where the main villain just shows up out of nowhere like a fucking cartoon clown and goes, I got you now. And he's just standing there in a trench coat with a revolver and you can just one-shot him no matter what you're doing. And then you can have a companion who's a super mutant and there's a giant vat that's irradiated to shit and super mutants are healed by radiation.
Yeah,
and if you
that
go,
was
hey
just a
man, go
huge
in there and
plot hole.
go save everyone. He goes, no, you need to do it because that's it. And they
Todd told me
retroactively,
to.
they changed the entire ending just to sell the DLC. They were like, oh, we fixed it. Buy the DLC. Terrible game. There were
It's
some
not
cool,
a terrible game.
There were neat moments, but the game as a whole was terrible. The engine and the gameplay can be worked well. Like New Vegas, from what I played, yeah, I got the appeal. It was better. It was way better. But 3, 4 story was dog shit too. It was like the
4
most
was just kind of bad.
Yeah, it was the most predictable
I-
shit. 4 was bad. 76. Everyone knows how bad 76 was.
I feel like the story in 4 and 3 are just kind of the jumping off point to then go and explore this giant world full of different stories.
No, because
Different
Fallout 1 and
elements.
2 had incredible stories with
Yeah,
really
but
great
Fallout 1 and
characters
2
and
were-
nuance.
Fallout 1 and 2 were like top-down,
Yeah,
actual, pretty in-depth games.
right. But
I
it's the same property. It's the same world. It's the same. Fallout, a big thing about Fallout was that you could negotiate your problems. You could talk about it. You don't have to resort to violence. You can, but like it's either 1 or 2. I don't remember who it is, but the giant amalgamation, like machine monster boss who's like trying to assimilate the world. I think it's 2. I don't remember. You can talk him to death and just go, hey, your plan sucks. Stop it. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Sorry. That's interesting. Whereas in Fallout 3, he shows up with a fucking trench coat and goes, ah, I got you now. And you have to shoot him in the face. It's
no one's arguing with you that the story's perfect or anything. It's just the game is still good, even in spite of that.
No, it's not. The gameplay's the most basic shit cookie cutter combat ever made. There's nothing special
there's
to it
nothing
whatsoever.
like it.
What do you mean?
There's
There's so much variety to it.
Like what?
What do you mean, like what? The whole VAT system adds a whole different element. There's a whole lot of different ways of approaching
the
combat.
VAT system was a band-aid solution to them.
Yeah, but it was still fun.
Shooting.
The VATS system was like, hey, well, look, we're a turn-based combat thing, because when you actually play the regular combat, it's a fucking janky, unresponsive mess. And when you do the VATS, there's never any reason to do anything other than click head, unless the accuracy's lower, in which case click torso. Click torso. That's it. That's what you do. That's the whole gameplay.
But the world is cool, and the little side stories are fun. And
Yeah,
it's
the
just
world's
fun
fine.
to explore.
But that's why I appreciate New Vegas more, because they took a lot more time fleshing out characters and factions and this and motivations and everything. It was
I don't. That's not like a.
and that was
like
where I was going with it. New Vegas
Yeah.
isn't even made by Bethesda. It's just their engine. And that's the worst part of New Vegas. Everyone who loves New Vegas loves the story and the characters and the factions and all that. They don't talk extensively about the gameplay. It's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're bad games. They can be good worlds. They can be good and engrossing players, but the actual gameplay, the function as a game, is bad. It's just
Answer me this,
just
though.
is.
How can it be bad if it's so popular?
Ah, good point.
Yeah, riddle me this, Batman. Game popular, game good.
That's true. That's very true. You know, that's also why Big Bang Theory is the funniest TV show of all time. You're right.
Well, to a lot of people it is. So I'm going
we
with
have
the
to be
majority.
tolerant of those people.
Yeah. Hey, I personally like Fallout 3 and I like Fallout 4. I don't like Fallout 76 and I like Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind.
And that's fine.
So
this is all
they're batting
opinions.
100 for me.
This is all opinion.
Well,
you know,
90.
you can't
Yeah,
objectively say. I can't say that you shouldn't like it. That's
Did you
fine.
say just opinion?
So I meant fact. Oh yeah, I forgot. Criticizing
just
games. I have to
stop downplaying the importance of an opinion. It's not just an opinion. An opinion means everything.
That's true. That's
God
very,
damn it.
very
What
true.
do you have without an opinion?
What's a man without an opinion? He's not a man at all.
He's a brick. It's what separates us from the inanimate objects, Andrew.
It's what separates us from the animals, damn it.
Yeah.
Well, wait, animals can have opinions, right?
No, they can't.
Yeah. They can have
Yeah, they can have
tastes.
an
I don't know if that's
opinion.
the same thing as opinions.
Well, wait, they can have a what?
Tastes, like your cats like different kinds of food and kibble, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, I've never asked them, but that sounds about right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. They can have tastes, but it's not really an opinion.
No, that is an opinion. That is an opinion. They've just
It's a preference.
they've made an
That's a
opinion.
preference. It's definitely not. I don't know. I wouldn't call
Well,
it.
wait.
an
If I have
opinion, it's more
a
of
no, if I have a preference of something, that is my opinion. I have an opinion that this is better than that. It is of my opinion that I
I
prefer
guess.
tuna kibble.
An
over-
opinion sounds like a more higher level concept, like something you've actually thought about, whereas a
Yeah.
preference or taste is just something you instinctively like.
Well, there's there's an instinct, but then you use your brain to create an opinion around it, right? And I'm sure cats kind of do the same.
I don't know. Do you think your cat does have a brain process like, I think I'm gonna try this kibble again today?
Wait, you
Just
think it's all
to give it a
just
fair
impulse?
shake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yes, I think they're just dumb.
No.
Mine is.
God, how do we test if cats have opinions? We need to come to a conclusion on this.
I don't know. I can't even decide
Well,
if most people have that.
We'll leave it up to the eggheads in Washington. They can solve it.
Well, I'm actually reading the scientific criteria for what forms opinions, and apparently most scientists think animals do have opinions.
Yes!
I can't believe it.
Cute.
We can't give the animals these rights.
I've got to take a shit. Can we wrap?
We are 20 minutes in, so.
I'll be right back. I really have to shit so bad. Give me 2
All
seconds.
right, we
Alright,
can
good
wait.
shit. Okay, let's talk about sex. Everyone loves to have it. I'm sure we can all agree. Sex is great. We love it. But sometimes sex is just hard to find. And so that's where friend of the show, Adam and Eve, comes in with their wonderful assortment of pleasure devices, pleasure toys, and pleasure giving apparatuses. You can head on over to adamandeve.com and check out a massive selection of items designed to bring you as close to God as possible. It's seriously just a fantastic cornucopia of incredible concoctions and creations that everyone should experience for themselves. So that's adamandeve.com. You can use code DEFENSE, DEFENSE, at checkout for 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply. So if you're in the market for some pleasure, you can head on over to adamandeve.com and use code DEFENSE for 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply. Highly recommend it. And just to touch on what I said at the beginning, it's not just for people who don't have sex or finding sex difficult to obtain. It is also for those having sex. It's good for couples as well. So maybe you and your partner can head on over to adamandeve.com together and explore, and you could find it a very enjoyable time. A bonding experience, if you will. Maybe not on the first date, maybe ease into it, but eventually you get there and head on over to adamandeve.com together and enjoy the spectacle Adam and Eve can bring. So now you've visited Adam and Eve and you've got your tools of the trade ready to go, but you need somewhere to utilize this newfangled technology. So let me introduce you to our next partner, Helix Sleep, the best provider of sleeping mattresses. Those are mattresses that you sleep on. Available to mankind, essentially. It's an incredible sleep. I've slept on Helix mattresses myself, especially when visiting Andrew. He's got a Helix mattress, a couple of them in his house, and I was able to partake in the sacred act of sleeping on a Helix mattress. And let me tell you, that sleep was sound. I was snug as a bug on that mattress. I wouldn't have had it any other way. It was honestly quite possibly the best sleep I had while I was in America at that time. It was a fantastic sleep, and it was brought to me by Helix Sleep. You can head on over to Helix Sleep and do a personalized quiz. It's basically a quiz that analyzes what your sleeping profile is like, and then it matches you with the perfect bed for your profile. It's basically like Tinder, but for mattresses. Like it will put the best mattress for your body in front of you, and then you can just click a button and it'll show up in a box at your door, and then you can bring it in and lay on that bad boy just like your Tinder date. It is fantastic. I highly recommend going over. Just go, even if you don't want to buy something, just go over to Helix Sleep, do the quiz to find out more about yourself, really. Discover more about yourself using the Helix Sleep quiz. It's an illuminating experience. So Helix is making it easier for me to recommend Helix to you by offering 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Just go to helixsleep.com/official. This is their best offer yet, and it won't last long. With Helix, better sleep starts now. Again, fully recommend Helix Sleep and fully recommend heading on over to their website to do their sleep quiz. That's helixsleep.com/official for 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. So yeah, head on over, check it out, and have a pleasant sleep.
I guess opinions make sense, especially if you're talking about like chimpanzees and stuff, or like the gorillas.
Oh, so now suddenly, because Andrew said that he read it on the internet, now you're like, yeah, okay, animals can have opinions. Make up your mind.
I guess it depends on the animal. I don't know. I still don't know if jellyfish are fucking animals, but they obviously don't have opinions.
No way. No, they are genuinely just
jellyfish don't have brains. They're just they are just a massive nerves. I don't even know if they have nerves. Like they're just mass.
I assume a gorilla would have opinions.
Yeah, gorillas.
I don't know if they would be cool opinions if they could talk. Maybe they're like super racist or something, but nonetheless.
I think we are giving a bit too much weight to the idea of opinion. I mean, your dog has opinions. There's probably people that your dog just doesn't like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's not stimuli. That's not like a jellyfish.
Exactly. So reading an article or two, they say that the main thing on belief systems and opinions in animals is it can't be reflexive. So like if you startle an animal and it like jumps up or jumps away, that's reflexive. That's not an opinion or a belief it has. That's just naturally what it's going to do. But an opinion would be something it does out of conscious choice. So your cat preferring food, or if your dog doesn't like a certain person, things like that.
Yeah.
They don't have to reflexively do that without thinking about it, you know?
I don't understand why that's even a point. If I come up to you and like scare you from behind a corner or something, I'm not going to go, well, that's a weird opinion you just had, Andrew. Why did you go? What's the connection?
Yeah.
Why are people arguing about that? It doesn't make sense.
Because it's fun to argue, Jackson.
It is fun to argue.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
You should make the people who make horror movies read that. The jump scares are
True.
not clever.
Yeah.
Just a natural reaction, you dickheads.
The old tickling in the crowd argument never gets old. Oh,
Yep.
well.
But to come full circle, my opinion is that you're probably right. I don't know. When was Bethesda's last game that came out?
Skyrim on the LG refrigerator.
Yeah, true. They re-release that shit
Yeah.
every 6 weeks. No, it was Fallout 4. That was like 2015, 2016, right? So it has been
Well, wasn't
quite a
76
while.
their last game made by them?
Yeah, but that one universally sucked. Like everyone's opinion was that sucked.
Right.
I'm saying what was the last game that came out that was like well received.
So a lot
I
of
think it was
people conflate Bethesda the publisher with Bethesda the developer. And I like what they published. Like they made Doom, which was good. I thought Deathloop was pretty neat. It fell apart, but it was neat. Like they publish good games. So there's very often contrarians like, oh, Bethesda does make good games. Like, no, that's not what they made. In terms of what they've made,
I think it's Fallout 4. I think that was the last one.
Trying to find like a list that's just what they developed.
My point being, I don't know if Starfield's going to be good because it's been so long since they've released a game themselves that it's hard to know where their quality level is at.
It's going to be terrible, but the people who are into that sort of stuff are going to think it's incredible and amazing. I found the list, by the way. Literally all they make is Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Their last games...
That's...
in reverse order were Elder Scrolls Blades, which was a mobile fucking
mobile game.
Yeah. Fallout 76, Fallout 4 VR, Skyrim VR, Skyrim Special Edition, Fallout 4, Fallout Shelter. Oh boy, people playing that one. Skyrim, Fallout 3. That's all they make. They used to make drag racing games, and then they pivoted to purely Skyrim and Fallout.
Oh, those stupid idiots. They should have stuck with drag racing games. That would have made them into millions.
Big
Drag
fucking
racing.
true.
Yeah, imagine that fucking boardroom meeting where they're trying to decide whether to fucking greenlight Skyrim or Drag Racing 2 Deluxe Edition. Why did they do that?
Works for Need for Speed.
Yeah, but then they had
not to the level of Skyrim.
But then they had the board meeting in Skyrim where they said, hey, do we make combat you press the right trigger or the left trigger? And you just do that over and over in front of enemies.
But you can choose. You can choose to be a mage.
That's
you
right.
can choose to be an archer. You could choose to... It doesn't really change.
It changes nothing. The combat plays exactly the same every single time. You mash buttons until everything is dead.
But you know that Todd made it.
True. Very, very,
Todd
very
had a
true.
hand in it.
Very, very true.
I think what you're saying is just convenient, though. It gives you an out because you can still just claim that you're right, even though everyone else agrees that the game is good if it releases and it's good.
And that's fine. That's totally fine.
Is there a future possibility where Starfield does release and you're like, yeah, this is good?
If Starfield releases and it does seem like an objectively good game, I will say, wow, I'm surprised. They really pulled it out. I think Skyrim and all of those are very overrated. I think they tick boxes for people without really wowing them. They go, look, here's a world. And look, there's many different things you can do, but there's no depth to literally any of it. Like, one thing I remember from Skyrim that I especially hated is each and every single dungeon is exactly the same. It's copy and pasted, re-switch
A lot of people have that complaint, though, but it doesn't mean that it's still not good.
So what's fun about a dungeon crawler with bad dungeons?
That it's more than just a dungeon crawler.
But that was my point, where nothing has depth. Like, you just do all this surface level stuff, and then you're done.
You can build a house in Skyrim. There's a nice level of depth there. Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah.
I know you can buy one in Whiterun. Can you just decorate it?
Yeah, you can well, no, you can build an actual house. It might be an expansion, though.
Oh, okay. I did not play the expansions, to be fair. I only played the base game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Super Mario shows up as the final dragon. And I was like, oh, that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Starfield, good game. Already confirmed from me.
Not even out yet, but game of the year.
Yeah. Easy.
I'll take a peek when it comes out. I could be wrong. I'm just making a little prediction based on my experience. That's all.
If you're wrong, you're getting the stick.
Oh, if I'm wrong, people are going to disagree with my opinion on the internet. That's going to be unrecoverable. Oh.
I don't know why you put yourself in that position.
Yeah, why would I ever have opinions on the internet? That's fucking stupid.
Just say it's going to be good and then shut up.
It's not that hard.
No, that's true. That, if you think about it, that's the real influencer endgame, isn't it? You just agree with everyone and shut your mouth and make millions of dollars. That's the dream.
Is it?
No, I think it's the opposite now. Disagree. Disagree with everyone. Get the controversy clicks in that audience.
True.
Capitalize.
All right. Let's roll on that then. Charlie, give me a hot take right now. Something you truly think is a hot take.
Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16 is not game of the year and shouldn't even be considered.
I agree.
Okay.
But a lot of people disagree.
We are going to get flayed alive by the anime fans, yeah.
I love Final Fantasy. I couldn't have been more excited for Final Fantasy 16, but I think they really dropped the fucking ball. There's so much in that game that is incredible and so much that is just bad.
Agreed. It is a game of highs and pretty low lows.
So it's got an 87 on Metacritic, so it's not like bank busting over here, but yeah, people seem to like it overall.
People love it.
People love it.
Yeah.
It's not surprising. People take their anime games very seriously.
True.
Should Baldur's Gate 3 win then?
Baldur's Gate 3.
I think it's a contender.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, I think, probably has this.
I mean, it's a stacked year. You got fucking the Zelda game. You got that.
Oh,
you got a bunch of shit. I don't know what it goes to, honestly.
We're talking this year?
Yeah.
I hope it goes to either Zelda or Baldur's Gate. Just because I want to see people mad. Developers.
It's probably going to be Baldur's Gate with how it's been received. It's that Elden Ring effect where it kind of just is a tidal wave that's really hard to stop.
Yeah. It does feel like I've heard more about Baldur's Gate 3 than I did about Zelda.
Zelda had its time in the sun.
Positive brave. Yeah. This just feels like more of a movement.
So I'll give you a little counterplay here. Elden Ring on Steam had a peak of 950,000 players, and I think Elden Ring was pretty unanimously agreed to be its game of the year. Baldur's Gate currently, it's dipping a little bit, but has a player count of about 875,000
on Steam.
On Steam, just Steam. Yeah.
Okay, good argument. So how many does Zelda have on Steam? Just so we can compare.
Good point.
I really wish they actually made those numbers public sometimes. Nintendo is such a guarded company.
Yeah.
If only it wasn't a bunch of Japanese boomers running that whole place. I am so curious about the behind the scenes and what their engine looks like. What does the development process look like for this sort of thing? Do
they even ever do developer office tours? I know a lot of studios bring in like interviewers and press and shit to be like, here, look, here's our game. Let's talk about it. But I don't know if Nintendo does that. Very surface level of here's some concept art for the Guardians and Legend of Zelda. And we were inspired by such and such. But no, they don't actually like sit down and let you watch some guy work on his computer for 20 minutes straight without commentary or anything like that.
maybe it's good that we don't hear from the video game developers in this situation. Maybe we just get to enjoy the end product.
It does play to their advantage business-wise, because if they have products such as Metroid Prime 4, which they keep scrapping and redoing, it doesn't have that... I'm trying to think of like the name of the effect or the idea where if they keep showing it off and then they scrap it and they have
Early
this beta
access.
footage. Yeah.
Development hell?
Yeah, development hell. Yeah. So a good example I'll give is BioShock Infinite, which did go on to be successful, but it changed a lot. It changed a lot from its initial release stuff. Like, they scrapped a ton of fucking features. And there's a lot of people, including myself, who are just like, yeah, the game that came out was fine, but I really wanted that. I wish they could do that. You know, I wish it lived up to that, but it didn't. So they get to avoid that.
You should go make it.
I will.
Video game dev is so easy to you, Andrew.
That's it. I'm making all of BioShock Infinite from scratch myself.
Finally, it'll have a good story.
Yeah.
No, the story in that game was really bad, too.
Can you redo Skyrim and so it's actually good?
Yeah, use RPG Maker.
Yeah, there we go. I'll use, what is it, RenP, the visual novel maker?
Yeah, the visual novel.
Yeah, that's going to be game of the year.
Make
What
Game
is
of
it,
Moans, but
WinP?
Skyrim.
It's either RenP or RenPy. I don't know how to say it.
I say RenP.
Yeah, it's a visual. It's like RPG Maker, but it makes visual novels.
Most predominantly used in the porn game industry.
Oh, is that what you used for whatever it was you were doing?
Yeah.
Classic. Yeah.
Classic engine.
Then BioShock Infinite will have a good story as well, finally. What else we got?
Have you guys ever seen a dead body? I've gone 26 years without ever seeing one.
In real life?
Not that I remember.
Yeah, well, I've seen dead bodies on the screen.
Yeah. I've seen a bunch in documentaries. Oh, yeah, no, I have. Just
How do you forget about stuff like that? I feel like that's like life-changing shit to see a dead body. That's how everyone always...
It was my dad, so I try to kind of not think about it.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fair. That had like sentimental aspect of it. What I meant was a purely like just random dead body. Like I always hear of people have these like extreme stories of just coming across like dead bodies, and I don't know how that happens. I don't know how people just stumble across dead bodies. Did this happen to you? No, I've never seen one, and I feel like it needs to happen.
It needs to happen. You can make it happen, technically.
Well, I mean, I don't want to like.
It's completely in your hands, buddy.
No, I don't want to create a dead body. I just want to naturally stumble across it, just so I have a story for the podcast.
You know, now that I thought about it, I want to say no, not consciously, but I have been to California, and I'm sure that some of those people passed out on the street were dead, possibly. So I may have seen dead people. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you ever think about like? When you're walking through like the city or whatever, just how close you are in proximity to like a dead body at any given time, potentially, or just in general,
Ooh. Or in traffic. I mean, a dead body could be stuffed in someone's trunk. It could be the car in front of you.
Well, it's like that. It's like that age-old thing where, like, if you're in a populated like shopping center or something, there's a likelihood that there's at least one like serial killer or murderer in there, just because there's so many people crammed in one place. One of you's a killer.
One out of all four. 1 out of 4 Americans or people on Earth.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there's probably a dead body in my life somewhere that I'm going to see eventually, and I don't want to be too shocked when it happens. I don't want it to affect me that much.
It's probably going to be boring. It's going to be an uncle that you didn't even know existed that passed away, and then you have to be dragged to a funeral, and you're going to have an open casket.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not going to be super exciting.
It's just like finding a dead body in like a swamp or something and poking it with a stick. There's been so many of those kinds of stories that I've heard from people, and it hasn't happened for me. It doesn't sound like it's happened for you guys either. That's lame. All good. I don't know.
Trying to find how many people statistically are murderers. It's an interesting question. You left?
Oh, I just had to step away for just 2 seconds.
Oh, gotcha.
Are we still talking about murderers and dead
poopy?
bodies? No. Just a quick call.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Go ahead.
I bet you it's not as many as like 50 years ago.
Well, you don't think there's more serial killers now than there was 50 years ago?
No, I don't believe that.
There absolutely
Oh,
is.
there's 100%.
No.
What?
Statistically, there has to be. There's millions and millions and millions
There's significantly more people.
Yeah.
There's significantly more surveillance. Mass surveillance was not a thing 50 years ago, which is why every dope with a 70 IQ was able to kill dozens of people and get away with it for decades. We didn't even have DNA evidence, cameras, or anything of the sort. You could literally walk up to someone's yard and just hit them over the head with a hammer and run away, and no one would ever know. Now you have mass facial recognition everywhere you go. It is impossible to be not surveilled.
With my little anecdote, then, it does lead credence to Kaya's point, because people seem to be stumbling across dead bodies less often now as well. Just based on, like, we've never seen a dead body, but, like, older people have generally seen dead bodies. So maybe there were more dead bodies in the past than now, which means more serial killers in the past than now.
I don't know. I feel like the killers today, they're still idiots, but they immediately get caught. Again, it's the typical story of mom drowns her 2 kids and kills her husband in her sleep. And then the cops just open up her MacBook and they see that she Googled, how do I kill my husband? Right? Immediately caught because she's a dummy. 50 years ago, she could have gotten away with it. Because 50 years ago, she didn't have Google to give herself away like an idiot.
Kira, my girlfriend, was telling me a story the other day about someone a wife who killed her husband through mushroom poisoning, and she claimed that it was all an accident. While, what was it? Like the dinner she served, like coincidentally, she and her parents were fine because it was like a family dinner. I don't know why you choose then to like commit murder, but like she and her parents were fine, but her husband died and his parents died. She killed their entire family through mushroom poisoning.
Shit.
I know. And then she's like trying to claim that it wasn't on purpose or anything. It was all an accident, even though her side of the family was fine.
Were they tripping before they died at least? Or was it just poison mushrooms?
I don't know. How many, what is there a mushroom that's completely fatal?
Well, yeah.
I'm assuming there is.
Isn't that everything from what I've learned from cartoons is that there are very few mushrooms you actually can eat and the rest will kill you.
Okay, Jackson, are you talking about the story that happened only like a week ago?
I don't know. I was just told the story from my partner.
Yeah, okay. It's probably what happened a week ago because it happened in Australia. She killed 3 people. She alleged that she bought the mushrooms at an Asian market, and she herself had to go to the hospital after eating them.
Well, then maybe it's not murder. I'm not sure, but it just seems pretty convenient.
Yeah, how did only she survive?
Oh God, she's a fucking idiot. She cooked death cap mushrooms. They have that name for a reason, you dumb son of a bitch.
No, it's like deviled eggs, Andrew. It's not like it's the actual devil. You don't get it.
Ah, right.
It just means you're gonna die of pleasure.
It's just a funny name, yeah.
Why would any market even sell poison mushrooms?
I have a very good feeling she just kind of
found like
them
her.
And said, "Oh, I got them at an Asian market. Ha ha ha! I totally was mistaken. I was conned. I didn't kill my family. No."
Kaya, put yourself in her shoes. She's tried to go out on a limb and provide for her family by foraging for mushrooms in her backyard, and now she's getting shamed nationally for murdering 3 people.
That fucking sucks.
I would go the Asian market excuse as well. I hope she's got a receipt.
To be fair, even if it is an
just says
accident, she needs to go to jail forever. She's too stupid to be let back. Even if this wasn't a premeditated murder.
Yeah. So it seems as well, the reason those people died is they were all elderly. The victims were all pretty much like in their 70s.
Yeah, but doesn't Deathcap? I assume Deathcap, like its name suggests, is just like a lethal mushroom regardless.
Yeah, you shouldn't eat death cap mushrooms. It's not a good idea. But the fact they were old probably didn't help.
Yeah, but that's also like saying, if you're that old, you probably also shouldn't be going up or down stairs,
Yeah, I should eat some death caps and prove that I'm better than old people.
Let her go.
Yeah, let's
Justice
set her free.
for, what's her name?
Why are you victim blaming the old people? They didn't get a say. They weren't told like, oh, here's your 3-star meal.
They should have known better. They have more wisdom.
Yeah. I'm
They should have been able to sniff that it was poisonous.
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion we should always
Is this
victim
Death Cap?
blame old people. Fuck those guys. Everything they get, they deserve. They lived a whole
When are you
life.
going to change your mind? Are you going to change your mind when you're old?
When I play Starfield, I'll change my mind.
Okay.
Her name is Erin Patterson, so hashtag justice for Erin. Let her go. She's completely innocent. I bet the cops planted those mushrooms on her. There's a photo of her
I did the
crying.
victim systems.
This looks so fake.
I didn't know it was Australian. That's pretty cool, I guess.
I mean,
Yes,
that
it
makes
is
sense
Australian.
why your girlfriend would be talking about it since it's
Yeah.
Australian.
Yeah, she killed 3 of her in-laws, which, okay, yeah, she has motive.
See? Yes.
Oh, look,
Well,
okay,
we don't
listen
know
to
about
this.
motive. I'm just saying it's super convenient that the only people that were affected were her in-laws and her husband. If I wanted to kill my husband and his parents for some reason,
This is
That's probably how I
getting
feel
really
about it.
suspicious. Her kids were at the dinner as well, but they were given a different meal to eat.
well, they hate death cat mushrooms. They're very picky eaters.
Yeah, very picky.
Yeah. Mom, I want to go play Starfield. Not until you've had your death cap. Also, apparently, death cap mushrooms, according to this article, are responsible for the majority of mushroom-related deaths worldwide. So these are like the
sounds about
pit bulls
par
of
for the course.
mushrooms.
Wait, she went so out of her way. No, I thought it was just a dinner with her in-laws and husband. There was a fucking Baptist church pastor there as well who was fucking in critical condition.
It's like a cult mass suicide.
Now I'm interested.
She had dinner with like 8 elderly people, all in the like 70s, and like killed like 90% of them.
Holy shit, that's so fucked.
How old is she?
48. Yeah.
Is there no video of this?
That's
You know what I love is-
I don't know. What?
Oh, it's when you open up a news article, but the video attached to it is completely unrelated to the article that you're reading.
Oh man,
Awesome.
I fucking loathe that.
Classic. Kyle, we
Fucking hate
can
news sites.
jump off what you were saying earlier about serial killers and how much harder it is to do now. A thought similar to that I think about constantly is how much easier it would have been in the past to rob a bank.
Yeah.
Like in the fucking 60s
Yeah,
and
for sure.
70s, you go to a bank, you bring a weapon, or you do it quietly. Millions of ways to do it. You walk in, you go, hey, give me the money. You get out, you find a smaller town, easy, bing, boom. Now you have all these cameras. You have all of these security measures. You have banks where the fucking panic button rockets up a giant bulletproof shield in front of the fucking teller counter at like Mach 2. Like, what do? They locks all the doors so you can't even get out automatically.
I wish they would think about bank robbers a little more.
Bank robbers'
Make
rights.
it easier for them. It's,
Yeah.
it's a hard job.
But man, think about it. It would have been so cool in the 70s. You pull up in your big fat fucking Cadillac, a 6-shooter revolver in your pocket, your nice suit and mustache ready to go, and you just walk in, you wink at the teller.
They
and
just
say,
give you the money.
Yeah, you just wink at the teller and say, hey, hand over the
Hey,
dough.
toots.
Yeah, hey, what's up, sweet cheeks?
They put it in a burlap sack with a big dollar sign printed
Yeah.
on it.
And as you drive away, bills just follow behind you. The cops don't even chase the trail. They don't care. They're like, whoa, this is cool.
That guy's cool. It's gonna make a cool movie one
Yeah.
day.
And then there's fucking fingerprints now and like all this
Well,
shit.
there were always fingerprints.
Fingerprints
They're
aren't
they,
new.
They don't. Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't.
they are.
They just like come into reality. No, the ability to like identify people based on fingerprints is new, but we've always had them. They've always been there.
not
living
not
fingerprints
modern
everywhere.
DNA science.
Well,
No,
yes.
not DNA.
That's
DNA
it.
is very recent.
Yeah,
relatively
DNA is recent.
speaking, and like in the 80s or something, I think. And
Yeah.
that was when a lot of unresolved mysteries or unsolved crimes were solved, where people went, oh, hey, you guys remember that blood/cum/piss sample we have from 50 years ago? Run that through that newfangled fancy DNA system. And what do you know? It actually brings up results.
God,
and they could
imagine!
arrest
Oh my
killers.
god. Yeah, imagine how pissed you would have been if you had gotten away with murder for 40 years and then they invent
know.
DNA. So you're like, what the fuck? I would have never murdered someone if I had known this would have existed.
There's a big Netflix documentary. I forgot the title. I'll probably someone will remind me of it. But there's this guy.
DNA, the silent killer.
No, it's the opposite that happened. There was this guy, for one reason or another, was like, yep, I killed that bitch. I did it. I murdered that woman. Fuck her. Take me to jail. Ha ha ha. I forgot why he did it. I think he was not a great person and was kind of messed in the head and
You
wanted
don't
attention.
say.
Don't say.
But
I don't think
they
he was a
sent him
very
to
nice
jail.
person.
They sent him to jail for 14 years or something ridiculous. And while he was in jail, they came out with DNA evidence. And he was like, oh, I kind of hate being in jail. Can you guys do my DNA? And then they did it and they were like, wait, you weren't even like remotely near the scene of the crime. What are you doing? Why'd you confess to this?
So
Good
you just
times.
confessed for shits and giggles?
I watched this many years ago, but he confessed for basically no reason, and they thought he did it. They were like, "Oh yeah, you totally could have done it," and then they did DNA after it came out and went, "No, you couldn't have done it."
Confessed or coerced?
No, he
into
confessed.
confessing?
He walked into the police station and said, "Yeah, I killed that woman
Well, that's what the
the
police
fuck?
said.
for no reason." Let me see if I can find
Maybe
it.
he needed a free meal.
Yeah, free accommodation or something, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone in chat might know it. It's pretty old. But it's on Netflix.
I haven't heard of that one. I know about the one of, Chad is saying Kaya's thinking of the Fear of 13. I remember that one where the
That's
guy
it.
was
The Fear
in
of 13. Yeah.
Yeah, but that guy didn't freely admit to it. The cops got him and they coerced him into the confession.
Okay.
And he
yeah.
sat in prison for many years until DNA evidence became a thing, and he finally was able to get out.
I might be misremembering because I think he explains in the movie where he's like, "Oh, if I just confess, it'll be fine. I'll just do it."
Yeah.
So there
maybe.
might have been coercion. I watched this. This came out in 2015. I think I watched it when it came out. So
If you're going to
Yeah.
be put in jail for 15 years for murder, I think you get a free murder pass once you leave. You can kill someone and not go to jail.
that's the
At
plot
that
of
point.
Double
You've
Jeopardy.
done your time.
Jackson.
I think that's very fair. You know, they say if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Wait, if I have done the time, I
Yeah.
think it's only fair I get to do the crime.
you boys
Yeah,
haven't seen the
keep
movie
your
Double
money.
Jeopardy?
Keep your money. Yeah, but that's completely different, right?
No, that's the exact plot. She gets thrown in jail for allegedly murdering her husband, and then they find out that it was all faked by her husband as a con.
Yeah.
So they let her out, and she goes, "Well, now I'm just going to actually murder my husband. They can't send me to jail for it."
Yeah. But that's that's specifically her husband. If she tried to kill anyone else, it would be a new murder.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, in this case, I'm saying you can murder anyone.
So you guys want to like go to jail preemptively just so you can get a free murder
Well, no,
card?
I don't think they're saying they want to go to
No.
jail. They're just saying, yeah, like if you did happen to go to jail for a crime you didn't commit, you get a free pass.
Even if I did and then came out and I got my free murder pass, I would donate it to someone more in need, I guess.
Who needs it
Someone
more
in
than
need,
you
I would
do?
wanna-
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to murder
Like a
someone.
kid with cancer. Or like a
Yeah.
Make-A-Wish murder pass.
Someone who really wants to murder someone, but just isn't within their means currently.
Do you
I guess.
Do you think they'd give that to a child? Let's say you have a kid, he's like 9 years old, and he's got terminal cancer. It's really not looking good. And he says, "I want to kill someone for my Make-A-Wish."
No.
No
they
shot.
wouldn't.
Let him flip the switch in an execution?
Well, you don't think they'd find like a 95-year-old grandpa who's like, "Okay, Billy, let's get this over with."
I think you'd really struggle to find somebody like that.
No, I mean, you could, if it's in Canada, you could find somebody who's already in one of them euthanasia pods, and you could go,
Yeah.
hey, Billy's sick.
Yeah, just
Can
turn
you
it
flip
on."
the switch?
Find a brain dead coma patient, and the family's like, "We're debating if we flip the switch, but here's Billy from Make-A-Wish to do it for you."
Pull the plug, kiddo.
Yeah, here you go. Give it a big pull.
I don't think it makes for a heartwarming story.
Yes, it
like,
does.
Make-A-Wish fulfills murderous intent.
If it puts a smile on that little tyke's face. All right.
Yeah,
Even
it's
for
his last
5
wish.
minutes.
He wants to take someone out with him.
Well, what if one of the kids wants to pull the plug on one of the other kids? Like,
Oh,
both
shit.
are dying.
Well, obviously that's not allowed. That's not allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a gridlock.
Yeah. Because then the other one's wish is not to be killed.
They
So
should
what-
have
what
battle
happens?
royales of the children's ward, and the one who wins gets anything he wants from Make-A-Wish because he's the strongest child.
Except the
Well, they
cure.
all get whatever they want from Make-A-Wish, right? Is it
Within
do
reason.
They, well, obviously, yeah, within reason. But like, if it is, like, what do they say no to? Like, how much money does Make-A-Wish have? What can they
Not
fulfill?
as much as you'd think. It's mostly celebrity meet and greets and like fantasy fulfillment. Like, oh, you get to be Batman for a day or that kind of shit.
They put him on the streets of Chicago to fight crime.
Good luck.
Get out there, Billy. Here's your batarang. Good luck.
Oh man, I know the most common one they do is meeting celebrities, like wrestlers.
celebrities,
is very common. Action stars, movie stars, superhero stars like Spider-Man and shit. It's very, very common.
Yeah, but how much can that actually happen? Like, if Billy asks to meet, like, I don't know, like Ryan Reynolds or something, but Ryan Reynolds says, "Sorry, I can't do it." Like, do they go back to Billy and say, "Sorry, Ryan doesn't want to meet you"?
Ryan said
Like-
you sound uncool.
Yeah, does that ever happen? Surely it does.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's
I,
not like
I
a
imagine
guarantee.
there's probably plenty of celebrities that don't really do that, but I don't think they like relay that information to the kids.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They just leave the email in their red inbox. And make
Or maybe it's like a thing where like I don't know, the actors or whatever, the celebrities sign up with Make-A-Wish to say that they're open to that kind of stuff. And then like they take that list to the kids and say, "You see anyone here you want to meet?"
There was that South Park episode that made fun of that concept where I think Kenny was dying in the hospital when they actually made the joke. Oh, it's actually for real. It's serious. And the Make-A-Wish people come in and they're like, we can make anyone, anything you want, kid. How would you like to meet Madonna? And Kenny's like, I don't want to fucking meet Madonna. Hey, I want my friends here. And they're like, but you get to meet Madonna. And it's like very clearly the only person they have to call.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be something like that.
Oh, like you just get given a celebrity and then you have to act excited about it.
Whoever's
you're
on
being filmed,
call.
like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like,
If
so
I'm
the
dying,
Make-A-Wish
I'm not
video.
acting excited about any celebrity.
Yeah.
Get out of my room.
Fuck that.
Hang on a minute. I bet if you were sick and dying and Keanu Reeves came in there to have a chat with you, you'd perk
Well, that's
up.
different.
No, I'm saying any celebrity that they just randomly bring that I didn't ask
Oh.
for.
No, yeah, I get that. That's fair. Then again, you're also a 30-something-year-old man, so
Wait, do we get Make-A-Wishes?
That's true. Yeah, what? Am I dying too late? Why is that fair?
When did I age out of Make-A-Wish? I still want my wish. Aren't we all owed one?
I want to meet a random
question.
employee dressed as Batman and pretend it's him.
Hey,
Come on.
hey, that's kind of fucked up.
It's true, it was him.
Gosh, it's fucking itchy.
Oh, younger than
Yeah.
18 years, it says. So I guess if
Oh,
you're a legal
fuck.
adult, fuck you.
You don't get to believe in dreams.
What if you just turned like 18 yesterday and the doctors gave you 2 more days to live? Is Make-A-Wish really gonna
That
hang up on you?
sucks. Yeah, they are. They've got quotas to meet.
Yeah, you're not precocious and cute enough for Make-A-Wish by
It
that
doesn't
point.
sell well.
Yeah.
They also have a minimum age of 2.5 years, so if you're a baby, fuck you too.
What?
Well, yeah, they wouldn't even understand what's happening.
Hey,
it's a wasted wish.
my 1-year-old's dream is totally to talk with Keanu Reeves about his philosophy on acting. Come on.
the babies in the corner, fucking just like in the crib while the parents are chatting with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, my baby's telling me, Keanu, I'm listening really closely. How did you feel working on the set of Speed? They really want to know that.
The parents are talking to him while the baby is crying. Keanu goes, "What is that?" Oh, nothing. Put a pillow over that little bastard. Trying to talk to Keanu.
I think the most evil plot you could ever hatch is you have a child just to get it sick to get your own Make-A-Wish. It's kind of ingenious.
Oh, yeah.
But would
Yeah.
the cost of like, if you, let's say you go through the whole plot and you get their autograph to sell on eBay, would that make up for the cost of having the kid?
Good point.
Could you turn
Shit.
this into a business is the question.
How can I
don't-
exploit children as efficiently as possible?
There's got to be some point where the Make-A-Wish people stop coming back because they're getting a bit weirded out by how many sick kids you're having, right?
Wear one of those glasses with the big nose and the trench coat or something.
The Groucho Marx glasses.
Is that what those are called with the mustache and nose?
Groucho glasses, yeah.
No.
Or are you in the market for one and you couldn't figure out how to define it?
No, I was just curious. I've never actually heard what they're called.
Yeah, they're based on
Yeah,
Groucho
me
Marx.
neither. Oh,
What do you know?
Former Make-A-Wish Iowa CEO pleads guilty to theft of funds.
what? A charity that steals? How much did he
Incredible.
embezzle?
It looks like a she, and it just says tens of thousands of dollars. Imagine stealing tens of thousands of dollars from sick babies that want to meet Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
It's
That is pretty fucked up.
That is ridiculous. Ugh. I know who I'm using my murder wish on.
What would you guys ever steal? Like realistically?
Anything? What do you mean?
Money?
Like how far would you go? I mean,
Movies
Oh.
and music.
Yeah. If we're talking
Just kidding.
low grade piracy, then how much time do you have? I mean, holy shit.
okay. I mean, like an actual like real crime, not just like piracy.
I mean, it is a real crime.
I know, but that's such a low level one. That's not what I mean.
Yeah, it's not a cool crime.
How
Well, what is
desperate am
my
I?
budgets? Or like,
I mean,
do I
like,
have a
right now.
team? Am I like
Oh.
Orsan's 11? What are we doing? Am I on my own?
Oh my god! Just right now, you as Kaya Orson, what would you
Yes.
be comfortable stealing?
I'm
Like-
just
like the-
asking what equipment I have. Like, do I get a mask? Do I get a crowbar to break into places? or-
you get whatever you plan. What the fuck do you mean?
Okay, all right, fine.
I'm not planning the crime for you. I'm just like, would you go to Sam Ash and steal a guitar? Like, how far would you go just for something you want? I mean, like a real fucking crime.
Are we going to get caught?
Yes, you might get caught if your planning's bad. I don't know, Jackson. Holy shit.
You guys are really overthinking
Well,
this.
there's nothing. Nothing. I'm not stealing shit.
Okay, so there's
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
you would realistically steal.
No.
Coward.
Not unless I'm starving. No.
All right, well, you.
I don't need anything. I don't need or want anything bad enough that I would break into someone's house.
No,
to, like,
even if I was
steal it.
starving, I'd
Charlie,
rather
why
die.
don't you
than
kick us
steal.
off? It sounds like they're really overinflating these details.
Pokemon cards. I would have stolen Pokemon cards easily. If someone had.
Even now.
Oh, no, maybe not now. But I have stolen
What the
before.
fuck? That's your entire fucking point. You're going on about this now.
Oh, I just mean like I know I could. And like I could do it.
Oh yeah, no shit. You could. I can steal Pokemon cards. Doesn't mean I
Yeah.
want to right now. I'd rather just pay for
Let's
it.
expand that. Have you guys blatantly theft something? Just flat out
Nope.
stolen something like that?
Yeah.
Not even as a kid.
I'm pretty sure as a
Only
kid
Digimon
I
cards.
accidentally once did, and I felt fucking
Oh.
horrible for it. Like I put it in my
Yeah, I'm
pocket
sure-
and forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure.
Yeah, and then I was
Accidentally.
profiting and snickering under my breath, like, hey, I got him. No, I'm pretty sure.
How do you sleep with yourself?
Pretty sure as a kid, it was either like a small toy or a pack. It might have been a pack of Pokemon cards, but I put it in my like jacket pocket back when it was cold for the 1 month out of the year it is. And I walked out of the store, and then I got home, and I was like, I stole, and I felt fucking horrendous about it.
That store probably had to fire all of its employees and close down because of you. You destroyed that neighborhood.
They're still
and their
feeling
access
the
to
effects
Pokemon
of it to
cards.
this day.
That store's gone
Yeah.
because of me.
The fucking spreadsheet came in at the end of the month, and they were off by like $3. And it was
Well,
just,
you know
it
what
was
we
too
said,
much.
gang. If we don't make exactly 100,000 in profits, it seems we're short $1.50. So, bye-bye store.
You're all fired.
We're demolishing it as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys haven't ever done anything like that? Taken something without realizing it?
Well, definitely not on purpose, but like you, I'm sure there was a point where like something came out in my pocket or
done
something
both.
that I didn't
I've never
realize.
even had that happen, actually.
Hmm. Kyle, you've just
Once in
stolen
a while.
stuff?
Yeah, as a kid, yeah, for sure. I mean, my best friend was a big shoplifter. We'd just go into a grocery store, and by the time he walked out, he would have just entire sausage links and bread up his sleeve so we could have lunch.
I thought you were saying up his
But,
ass.
Yeah, Yeah, I thought that was going to go a different direction.
Yeah.
No. No, it would literally just be up his sleeves. I even wouldn't see him steal, and I would be standing right next to him. But it was convenience. We were kids.
Well, convenient for you, yeah.
Yeah, convenient
you
for
didn't
me.
even have to. You didn't even have to steal. You just got free food.
That's true. Technically, I didn't steal. I guess not on that.
Did he just bring
occasion, at
you
least.
along as like a what are they called, patsy? Like someone to throw under the bus if the store manager came around?
No, he had a lot of honor. He would a lot of times take the fall.
Oh yeah, a lot of
that I
honor.
would do. But I'm not gonna be
There's no
ashamed of
honor among
fucking
thieves.
shoplifting sausages and bread jacks. And fuck you. Look at California. People raiding entire stores with like cameras filming them as they're collecting hundreds of dollars worth of designer clothing. Or do you really think you can shame me for stealing food when I was 13?
It's more understandable to steal Gucci than food.
Yeah, with
You
that,
weren't
you can
starving.
look cool when you finally get something to eat.
That's true.
Were you starving? Did you need the food?
I need my Louboutins rather than food.
Well, hang
I
on.
know. I mean, there's that, and then
How bright outside was it? Did you need
What?
the Gucci glasses?
wait, what did you say, Charlie?
Louboutins is just so cute.
Isn't it? Why?
Louis Vuitton.
Louis.
No, you are wrong because me and my
What?
friends were watching 90 Day Fiancé. Louis Vuitton and Louboutin are two different brands, apparently. I also did not know this. Louboutins are shoes. Louis Vuitton is that L&V brands that like trashy women like to show
Well, that's
off.
what we thought you were talking
Yeah,
about.
I'd never even heard of the shoes.
My
Who the
mind
fuck
was
talks about
blown.
Louboutins? What the fuck? You just came up with an obscure shoe brand?
I know it's
Louboutin.
just this. I cannot explain like 90 Day Fiance lore to you guys, but there was one of the contestants just yelled at his fiance at the time because she threw his Louboutins at him with a B, and he was very, very angry about this.
I've never heard of these shoes before. That's the first time I've ever heard.
No,
that.
yeah,
Isn't
he's
that crazy?
right. Christian Louboutin.
Louboutin.
Louboutin makes luxury shoes.
He was the only son of Roger, a cabinet maker.
I've never heard of this either, Kaya. I always just thought it was Louis Vuitton, and then there's
Well,
this
no, that's-
whole
that's
other
different.
brand.
Dude,
It's
just
different,
like you
different.
guys, because the guy was Dutch, and I assumed, oh, that's cute how he's pronouncing Louis Vuitton. And then I actually Googled it, and I was like, what the fuck? This is one of those Berenstein situations. Like, am I in a parallel universe?
Wow, fucking high fashion's such a scam. This brand, this Louboutins, wants $745 for some leather sandals.
Yeah,
Oh, they are
I mean,
so ugly too, yeah.
high fashion is legitimately a scam.
Oh yeah, holy shit. Jesus
Yep, just like
Christ.
modern art.
Oh
And it
well,
works on people.
you look cool wearing them.
Like, why would I pay fucking $1,000 or whatever for this bag that's just a normal bag with just Louboutin?
Because
on it, like
the
the
point
word
is,
Louboutin.
you show that you wear it. Like, high fashion's not about the quality or the function. It's about showing, look, I wear Louboutins. Look at me.
Yeah, again, it's the same discussion we had last week about gold flakes in your food.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
about the fact that
Yeah.
you are so rich you can be this frivolous. Oh, look at Yeezys. Look at Yeezy slides. It's a hunk of plastic and people pay for that shit.
And the fucking irony is that actual billionaires and wealthy people don't usually dress like that. They just wear regular, normal shit.
I don't know about that. I don't think so. I think there is a large group of celebrities that only wears like designer clothes, like
But then-
exclusively.
True, but then when you go beyond them to a higher tier of wealth, it's all dorks wearing whatever's comfortable. Look at fucking Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates. They just wear whatever shit's in their closet.
Or
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
well,
Which is
yeah, because at
usually
that tier,
Louboutins.
Yeah.
usually when
Elon
people
Musk.
have dozens
Look
of
at
billions,
Bezos.
they're legitimate businessmen, yeah.
Yeah, because they have
Yeah,
actual
I
actually
think
money.
it's the difference
centric.
between celebrities and businessmen at the end
Yeah.
of the day. Yeah.
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 Celebrities are a bit more eccentric.
If you're wealthy and have if you're wealthy and have funds, then yeah, people are like, oh, I wear Louis Vuitton and I have this and this brand and this fragrance. But if you go beyond that to even wealthier, most of the time it's just people going, yeah, I got this 6-pack of t-shirts at Calvin Klein. They're comfortable because they don't care
Yeah.
because they're making actual
And-
money. They don't have to show it off.
They exclusively eat soup for dinner.
Well, Mark,
Stuff like
I
that.
bring up Mark Zuckerberg because he had a whole fucking like story written about him on how he wears the same T-shirt everywhere he goes. to the point where he like got it recreated by a designer to be exactly what he wanted, but it's just that same gray t-shirt. And that's it.
Okay, then he took it in a rich direction then.
Oh, he did. But it started out as he just bought the same fucking shirt from like, I think it was a 6-pack from Calvin Klein or something. Like a nothing. Just shirts. And then eventually it became a rich people thing. But if you look at most photos with him, he's just always wearing just a gray fucking t-shirt. Not like, oh, here's me in my brand new fucking Versiolago shirt. You know what I mean?
Robots don't have much need for clothing.
Speaking of Zuckerberg, why the fuck is that man agreeing to fight Elon Musk now?
Well, that's been postured for a long time. Zuckerberg would actually fuck him up so hard, though. There's no way Musk
he would.
Oh yeah, not even
that's
close.
not my point. For Elon Musk, this is nothing but an upside because he gets even more clicks and views on X or Twitter, or whatever you want to call it now, if he live streams it. What does Zuckerberg get out of it?
Publicity.
Meta's name in there, I guess.
Yeah,
why is to kill a man in the ring?
Why not
take over X?
You know,
he got his murder pass.
I mean, no offense, but everything Zuckerberg touches just kind of fizzles out. He tried the whole meta thing, the metaverse thing. Nobody gives a shit anymore. He tried what was this Twitter clone? Threads.
Oh yeah. God, yeah.
Yeah. People migrated to that for like a week. All the celebrities did. And then everybody got so bored. Even Zuckerberg stopped posting on it 2 days later.
Not true. He's the only one that still posts on it.
Once in a while, yeah. But
no, that's where he posts all his fight updates where he's like, yeah, Musk is he's a coward.
So yeah, I'm reading some updates on it. Apparently Zuckerberg wants to do it, but Elon is just completely dismissive and is
he just keeps ducking.
Yeah, it just isn't interesting.
No, apparently Elon sent him a private message and said, hey, do you want to spar in your backyard next week or something? And Zuckerberg replied with, if you're serious about this, go train with someone else. This isn't how professional fights work.
He's
until
right.
Then, leave me alone. Yeah, I mean, he's right. Correct. But again, I see why Musk is doing this. He's a publicity man. This is nothing but a publicity stunt for him.
They're both
I guess it's cute
men.
that Zuckerberg...
He'd get more publicity though if he actually got in the ring though. That'd be a massive event.
Yeah, but he
That
knows
would be
he'd
way
get
more
fucked
publicity.
up. He doesn't want to get hurt.
Yeah, neither of them actually wants to fight. Like, actually fighting does
Zuckerberg
nothing for
would.
them. But the publicity of it...
Zuckerberg like
does.
actively trains all the time. I think he would
Zuckerberg actually
do
does
it.
fight.
I feel like Zuckerberg probably got all these pain receptors removed surgically as well.
I think you're probably
I don't
right.
think it would affect him.
Yeah, okay, but Elon has Neuralink on his side, so maybe he has something.
Ooh, he's got like VATS. He's got VATS.
No, wait. We're thinking so fucking small. These guys are multi-billionaires. They need to have mech suit fights.
They send in their slaves to fight for them, basically.
Ooh, like John Wick 4, they each pick a champion.
Yeah.
God.
Elon should pick Donnie Yen.
Okay, yeah, we should have billionaires fighting. They need to just throw money into shit and have like make some warships and fly them around the air at each other. Something cool.
I like it. I like how we've come full circle as like human society. Like old kings back in the day used to fight each other for land and stuff, and now old rich people are fighting each other for entertainment.
To be fair, I mean, to our billionaires' credits, a couple of weeks ago we talked about Jack Ma. Was that the Alibaba guy who made a movie about himself just kung fu fighting sumo wrestlers? And we said that's kind of cool. Well, to be fair, I'm actually more interested in this actual fight if it does happen in real life.
It won't happen.
I want to see Zuckerberg wedgie Elon.
Yeah.
That's something I would tune in for.
If I could be a big dumb history nerd, I did a video on a guy. He was king of France. I'm looking it up now, or of
King
Spain. But it was in the 1500s, and they had a jousting tournament. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll fucking joust. I'm the king. I'm fucking cool. Come watch me joust." And he got a splinter in his eye, and it got infected and died, and it killed the entire sport of jousting, and that's why we don't do it anymore.
What? What do you mean killed it?
People were like, "Oh shit, this is dangerous. The fucking king died. Let's stop jousting."
Fucking liptards and their regulations.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, Henry II of
funny.
France was the king of France, and he went to joust, And he was like, "This one's for you, mistress." And then he got fucking obliterated by a splinter. What an
So
idiot.
what's the vote here? Do you guys think the fight will actually ever happen?
No, it will
No.
never happen.
I want to
Yeah.
see jousting now, though.
Yeah, we should bring actual jousting back.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Maybe Elon will try to weasel his way out of it. It's like, hey, how about we don't fight, but instead we turn it into a sports competition. We play pickleball or axe throwing or something else that's super dorky.
Oh,
He
the
already
Renaissance
has.
fair
Polo.
games.
Did you not see his tweet about like he's going to need back surgery? So like he's already getting his excuses ready.
He's getting
Yeah.
body enhancements.
That's not
He's
a good
putting
enough
metal
excuse.
spine in.
Well, let's kill two birds with one stone. Let's have them joust.
That would be
Yeah,
pretty
I'd
cool.
be down for that.
I'd pay to see
yeah.
Elon and Zuck joust. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But doesn't jousting just last like one dash? I mean, you either hit them or you don't, right?
Well, and then you circle back.
Yeah, if you miss, you circle back. You could also play multiple rounds. Doesn't have to be one and done.
Well, no, it's done when someone falls off the horse, right? That's the entire point.
Right. But
Yeah.
it could be like first to 3 falls or whatever. You could
Oh.
yeah, it doesn't have to just be, if you fall off you lose immediately. They could keep doing
I
it.
don't think that's how they did it back in the old days. I think it was one and done, or until you get a splinter in your eye.
Well, I'm trying to
Die.
make it more exciting, Jackson. Jesus.
I mean, it's fucking joust. Like once is enough. That would be incredible.
Oh, this guy's never seen a joust if he thinks once is enough.
Well, get a lot of other side action.
Have you never seen jousting, Jackson? They still do it.
Yeah, like Renaissance fairs.
No, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like, isn't that fake
No,
stuff?
that's real jousting.
I feel like that's fake stuff. I feel like they don't actually.
Well, it's
try to
I mean, they're
joust.
not
It's
trying
all,
to kill each other.
choreographed.
Yeah, they're not trying to hurt each other. They're still pushing each other off horses.
It's like pro wrestling.
Yeah, but it's like wrestling. It's like
Yeah.
choreographed falls and stuff.
Hey man, falling off a horse is still fucking dangerous. Like
And
they're-
getting
they're
hit with a
pretty high
giant
I
up.
fucking
gotta-
wooden spear.
Yeah.
I gotta believe that there's some danger there for it to be jousted.
There is.
Jackson, come on,
Uh,
man. Are you the
They
guy?
have like insurance.
You know who you are? You're the guy who goes to a wrestling event and goes, "Oh, this is fake. They're not actually fighting." Boo!
You know who you are, Jackson? You're Mr. Dweeb. You're
Yeah.
Dweeb guy.
You're a fucking nerd.
I'm Mr. Dweeb. I'm Mr. Dweeb for wanting people actually to kill each other in jousting. That's
You don't enjoy entertainment. Come on, dude.
I'm just saying. I gotta believe there's murderous intent.
Now, it would be cool
I
if
gotta
they
see
actually
blood.
did fight to the death and the winner gets ownership of all of the assets of the other billionaire.
Ooh, I do
That'd
like
be
that.
crazy, yeah.
I'm just thinking they're billionaires, man. We got to go bigger. They should have like a private helicopter duel or something that regular people can't.
Ooh. Yeah, helicopter jousting. That'd
Yeah.
be fucking awesome.
They should both buy Apache helicopters decommissioned from the Soviet Union and just start lighting each other up. Like something the common man can't do, you know? Give me a real
Yeah.
spectacle for their money.
Well, like a game of Battleship. But
Yeah, but with real
life-sized.
battleships from World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking incredible.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Do something, you know? Put your money to good use. Charlie used to bring up something, I think it was Charlie, or maybe, no, I think it was Kaya, where it was, if I was a billionaire, I would just make a full movie of my design from start to finish. Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
Kaya?
Yeah,
was-
I said that I
yeah.
would regularly fund just my passion project. I would just literally go and give them enough money to make another Mad Max or
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate game.
Do
That sort
that.
of stuff.
Do that. Like these guys, boxing, yeah, boxing's neat, but have them do something that only they can do. Really just up the fucking ante. Recreate a giant Connect 4, like the size of a country, and play that. Like something.
To be fair, Jack Ma did try and he got disappeared for it, right? He made that karate video and then he disappeared.
Well, that's
that
not
was-
why they disappeared him, but
Yeah.
we don't know.
You
that.
don't know.
Well, we don't know.
I mean, yeah, maybe he really made a stinker and they hated him for it.
Maybe Xi Jinping was just like, why was I not in your little movie, Jack?
He was kidnapped by Jet Li and Jackie Chan for looking bad.
When Xi Jinping thought it was like an actual documentary or something, and Jack Ma was an actual threat.
They threw him in an
took him
actual death match because they were like, "Oh, you're the strongest fighter in all of China."
We're gonna need you to
yourself.
fight the Russians.
Well, wait, that's something I do. That's something I do agree with. Can we extend this billionaires fighting each other to the death thing to like if political leaders have beef that they should then squash it personally themselves? I don't mind that idea.
I've always thought it'd be very cool if we still settled our differences in the old ways with like fisticuffs with the leaders. I think that'd be great.
We need to bring back dueling.
Yeah.
Like
dueling
10 paces, fucking pistols or your weapon of choice, whatever it may be.
Yeah, because politicians would really agree to that.
You know, Jackson, I can answer that question later. I'm working on a video on dueling. I haven't found that part yet, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's if two people consent to have a duel. Like I get like if one person doesn't consent, that's just murder. But if two people consent to have a duel that ends in death, I don't have any issue with that. They agreed to it. That's them squashing their beef.
I mean, can they stop you from doing that today? Is that illegal?
Well, they can't stop you, but the winner's going to be found guilty of murder. Right?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, well.
That's actually really fucking dumb.
I mean, not really. I mean, think about the Cannibal Corpse guy. That guy agreed to get eaten.
Yeah, but at least in that case, you could argue, like, they just hooked up on the internet randomly and the guy was kind of sort of mentally ill, maybe. You could make that argument. And because Germany doesn't have double jeopardy laws, they just came back after him, after they already said that it was okay. They came back to the case and said, actually, we changed our minds. It's not okay. You go to prison now, to a mental asylum. But with a duel, if you regulated it and both parties went through a mental health check beforehand and proved their competency, why not?
I mean, I'm for it.
I think there has to be like dedicated dueling grounds though. Otherwise, people are just going to shoot each other out in the streets and stuff. And
we need to construct a dome. And you can battle royale in it all you want. There's no consequences.
We call it the Thunderdome.
Yeah, the Thunderdome. Make the Thunderdome.
And there has to be like contracts written up to clearly state that you both like consent to this and everything.
So
yeah, and you're not signing this under duress. I guess there's the whole issue of somebody could be holding your family hostage or something, forcing you to do it.
Yeah, this is the plot of like 1,000 action movies where it's like, oh, you're in prison for life, but you can get out if you compete in the Thunderdome.
In the death race.
In the
Ooh, that's what shit they should do. They should have a real life Mario Kart, Elon and Zuck.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. They should reenact the Running Man and create a giant game show they have to run through and kill like ex-cons and soldiers and shit. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I could see that being a feel-good story.
I hope this happens. I also have zero hope, but I wish. That's my make-a-wish wish. Make Elon and Zuck fight. Yeah, I'm dying.
It would be entertaining.
It would be really good.
It's something I would watch, yeah.
Man, what? Imagine if Elon somehow just whipped out a Joker out of his sleeve and bodies Zuck. Elon has that weird mutant body. You guys remember? He looks like he swallowed a mini fridge.
Yeah.
Is he the cream cheese one, or is that Zuck?
No, that's
well,
Elon.
kind of both sometimes, but Elon is the one where he's just by nature white, whereas Zuckerberg was putting on white face.
Right.
Like a pantomime.
They're both goofy people. Yeah. They are both just fucking amalgamations of things posing as human. They just do such wacky things.
I would like to see them make a porno, potentially not together. Yeah, I mean, I would be down for that. Well, if you got all the money in the world, like, is there a billionaire that's released a porn video? I don't think so.
Why do you want to see that?
Well, because it's just as entertaining. We get the fight and then we get the porno. I want both.
No, Jackson's onto something. We need the world's first porno with a multi-million-dollar budget.
I mean, yeah,
$1 billion.
Yeah, we need the porno that's shown in fucking theaters and everyone goes to it like Endgame.
Clapping.
Like, fucking,
yeah.
Crying in the fucking bleachers. Like, this is life-changing shit. I want to be able to put it on my letterbox with a smile.
Muskenheimer.
Yeah. Yeah, both. They each make their own individual porno and then they premiere it together.
I really don't know if I would ever want to see Elon Musk have sex, even accidentally, in my peripheral vision.
Not even if it was like, if they spent like $1 billion on making this porno, I would want to see it out of sheer curiosity.
Well,
I'd
that's
want
just a regular movie then. Is it just going to have a little sex scene in the middle? Or how is it going to be?
No, it's all sex. That's the thing. It's all
Where do you
sex.
even put the budget then?
In the sex.
Set. In the set design. In the set design. There's so much you could do with like a really cool set.
Yeah, like it lifts a little bit. It rotates.
Well, no, I mean like the background, like you could do it on like 0G stuff. Like there's a lot you could do.
Holy
That's just a green
shit.
screen.
Do you guys want to guess the budget for the most expensive porn movie ever made?
Sure, $1,000.
$10 million.
$35.
Okay, all right, you're all pretty close. It's $8 million.
Hey, I win. I was closest,
Wow.
I think.
Yeah, Pirates 2 Stagnetti's Revenge, which is a great name, had a budget of $8 million, and it's a parody of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Where did they get Johnny Depp? Like, where'd the budget go?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm trying to find out.
There's no way that like went to the cast, right?
Is there a trailer?
What was it called?
Pirates
Stagnetti's
2
Revenge.
Stagnetti's Revenge. A follow-up to the hit series Pirates.
It had Sasha Grey in it.
It might have just gone to the actresses.
What the fuck is this? Is this whole movie on YouTube?
Oh, dude, they got
first
Evan
result is-
Stone. That guy's the man.
Wait, there's a Blu-ray release of this?
Yeah.
Did it have a
Hell,
theatrical
does-
run?
I think this did just go to the actresses because there's a lot of big porn names on this list.
Yeah, but no, actually, watch the trailer. Because this is an actual movie. They have CG, there's skeletons and everything. This is a full movie.
Is there porn?
Yeah.
I guess.
I hope not.
It says R-rated
That'd ruin
version.
Well, wait. R isn't porn, right? Porn is X.
Yeah, porn is X.
This is
Oh,
a porn
dumbass.
film.
There's no porn.
So is there just softcore porn?
So the YouTube version's probably all the sex edited out.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
what I'm
fine.
guessing.
Yeah. Because these are also porn actors. Like, unless a bunch of porn actors one day just decided to make an actual Pirates movie, which is pretty cool, I guess.
That'd be very cool if that's the story.
Why Pirates? Was Pirates that big of
Yes.
a like?
Yes,
Yes.
Jackson. This,
I know it was big, but this is like they made a full porn.
this is
like, $8
2008,
million
Jackson.
parody of it.
Pirates of the Caribbean was the biggest fucking franchise on the planet back then.
Well, then why
That's
hasn't there
true.
been an Avengers Endgame porn parody where they? spent
There has been. What do you mean?
There has been, just not with this
much-
budget.
What? Well, that's what I'm saying. Why this budget on Pirates 2?
More conducive to good porn, I guess.
Oh, okay, an edited R-rated version of this film is also
Yeah, the one on YouTube probably has all the sex cut out of it.
yeah.
Which is the worst part of it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there for the story. Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll watch this. I'll add it to my list.
I just did. I'm actually interested.
I bet it's
Yeah,
pretty
should be
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Alrighty,
we
let's
want to wrap.
Yep. Thank you guys for hanging out. Patreon.com/theofficialpodcast. Head over there. Just check it out. Just do it. Patreon.com/theofficialpodcast. Go hang out with all of your fellow official podcast fans. We got content over there, bonus episodes. Podophiles, which is a new series Kai and myself are doing where we review episodes of To Catch a Predator. It's great. People love it. People are foaming at their mouth for more podophiles. People actually do love it.
People
People
love
absolutely love it.
pedophiles.
Close. So go check it out. We're 5 episodes in. It's also on Spotify as well, the earlier episodes, but you get exclusive access to new episodes at the Patreon. Patreon.com/theofficialpodcast. Other than that, we'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
What is he turning off, you ask yourself? Hopefully not his contagious smile. Don't worry, that's going to be sticking around. What won't be sticking around, what I'm turning off, is pretty much every way of donating money to me. I'm disabling YouTube channel memberships and super chats. I tried to find a way to do this for Twitch since I multi-stream. I didn't want Twitch to have a way of doing this either, but Twitch is a little special. Once they get you in those nipple clamps, you are not getting out. Once you opt into like the partner program or whatever, you can't turn off bits or subs. The only way out is in a fucking coffin. But I do think I found a solution for bits where I set the minimum so incredibly high that I imagine nobody's going to spend that kind of money, I would hope. But for subs, I can't get rid of that. If I could, I would say toodaloo, give it a strong slap on the ass, tell it good game and goodbye. But from what I can tell, there's a lot of hoops to jump through in order to accomplish that, so I'm just urging you, don't sub or anything like that on Twitch. And the reason why I'm disabling all of these things and discouraging these things is because I just don't want people to donate money to me anymore. I don't want that. I'm putting the kibosh on it. I felt uneasy about it for a while, but I convinced myself that I could deliver something that made it valuable for people that were donating. So like YouTube channel memberships. I had all these big ideas for content I'd do at the farm for members, but what I didn't account for is just how much we do at the farm and how time consuming that is. So I haven't been able to film any of that. So you are basically paying money for nothing. And it's not just YouTube memberships that were getting a bad deal. Twitch subs too. All you get there is some emotes. Whoopee! Yeah, amazing. Yeah, some emotes that I haven't updated in like 4 years that are probably still locked at like negative 240p on some of the older ones. Like it is literally just money for nothing. And it's just been really bothering me lately. I would much rather you hold on to your money. Now more than ever with how everything's been going. I think it is crucial you get your finances in a fucking full Nelson. And you just don't let those puppies fly willy-nilly donating clams to a goofball like me. If you're someone who just has all this money and it's burning a hole in your pocket, you have to donate it. You know, you have this insatiable appetite to just part ways with this money. Donate it to a charitable cause instead. There are so many good charities doing extremely good work that could be benefited greatly from your contribution. Like maybe you'd want to donate to a charity that's doing extremely important work in Gaza. Like, that would be a significantly better use of that money than donating it to me. Like, I would much rather it go to other organizations or other people in need instead of finding its way to me for literally nothing. Like, there are just so many better options for your money than giving it to me. I really, it's time I pull the plug on the ability to even do that. I have openly discouraged it for a long time, saying that what I do is free. You don't need to donate or anything like that. But people do still engage with it. And I want to just take that off of the table now. I feel like this is long overdue. It's something I should have done a while ago, but I had convinced myself I could deliver something of value to people that were paying, and I don't think there's any value in giving money during a stream to get my attention so that way I talk about it for a second. That's just not a good use of your money. I also don't think I was giving anything of value to like members with, members content or anything. Plus, I never wanted to give the perception that I was paywalling content in the first place. The idea was always like, little bonuses and stuff or unedited videos for a time. But then with the way YouTube works, that was getting recommended as though they were like real videos that were being paywalled from just normal subscribers unless you forked over some doubloons. Actually, Linus Tech Tips just made a video kind of talking about that yesterday. Anyway, I won't yap your ear off too much longer on this, but I want to conclude here with a call to inaction, I suppose. Since I couldn't turn off Twitch subs, I just want to strongly urge you, do not waste your money subbing to me on Twitch. This isn't reverse psychology. I'm not trying to get into your noodle and rearrange neurons in a confusing, complex gambit here. I am just asking you honestly not to. As I've said from the beginning, all of this that I do here is meant to be consumed for free. So please just consume it for free. Please. And again, if you do want to donate money, please do it to a charitable cause instead of me. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya.
What's up everybody, it's Critical. I'm playing Winnie the Pooh Home Run Derby, The Legend of the Fuck Owl. Let's do this shit. You may have guessed that that's not the correct title for this game. However, I've been fighting this owl for the last 2 hours, going on 3. I fucking hate this bitch. Just look at this pitch. Look at that pitch! It's impossible to hit. It's like he's trying to entangle my legs with a fucking bola. It's just absurd. It's the 21st century and Winnie thinks he's still living in the Mesozoic era. He's using a dinosaur dildo for a bat. Oh, well, yes, there we go. There's one home run. 18 more of those and I will have defeated this owl. Here comes number 2. Fuck you. Winnie needs to get his shit on his ass right now because that was a good hit. Oh, get over. There we go. That's 2. Right-clicked. Little right-click here and there is always good for defeating an owl. Stay in! Stay in! There we go. That's 3, you son of a bitch. I've got you now, owl. This is just preposterous. Stay in. Climb, climb. There we go. There's 4. Let's make it 20. Here we go! Fuck! This owl just doesn't have feathers. It's made out of ass cheeks. It has ass cheeks for feathers. Ooh! I absolutely demolished that pitch. I bet you feel pretty shitty about that shit, don't you, shit owl? Damn it. We have got to blast a home run here. Here we go! Out of the park! There we go! A little present for the tree in right field looking for a souvenir. Alright, here comes number 7. Oh, get over. Get over. There it is. His name's not Winnie. It's the home run bear. Oh, fucking shit. Damn it. Son of a bitch. I can't complete this now. There's not enough pitches. This owl just throws magic. It starts off as a normal pitch, but mid-flight the ball gets transmuted into anti-home run material. Go. 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 Oh! Everyone's fucking... I don't even know why I'm bothering to swing at these. I can't get 19 home runs off 3 pitches. It's impossible. I just don't like this owl. This owl is not someone I would call if I wanted to talk to a friend. He's just not on that list of people. Oh, 12 home runs. That's actually not too bad. It's a lot better than previous attempts. Oh, go over. 13 home runs. That's not bad at all. That's pretty damn close. If this owl wasn't ass, maybe I could have completed this. But I'm gonna keep playing until I defeat this fucking owl. I'm gonna keep playing. The owl is getting better at pitching. He's getting better at pitching. It's like he's learning from shitting and shitting and shitting. I don't even have 5 yet. I don't have 5 yet. I didn't get 5. What the fuck? This is not anus shit time. This is baseball time. I can't even get 5 home runs now. This is like the 6th game in a row where I haven't even gotten 10 home runs. This is fucking ridiculous. Most owls can turn their heads 270 degrees in both directions. This owl can fuck itself in all directions. I'm gonna fight Eeyore. Get my confidence up, and then I'm gonna fight the owl again. Let me just fucking blast 9 home runs here. Oh, there's an excellent start. Fucking blast the ball behind me. Damn it, Eeyore. Oh, there we go. Go over. There's 1 home run. This is not making me feel any better about my batting abilities. I can't even get 3 home runs off Eeyore. Oh, there we go. There's 2. Alright, come on. Let's at least get fucking 5. That was a very good pitch, Eeyore. Give me another good pitch. There it is. Oh shit, stay in! Fucking terrible pitch! Awful pitch, Eeyore. Another shitty pitch! What the fuck are you doing, Eeyore? Give me a good pitch or I'm charging the mound. Go over. Son of a bitch, Eeyore! What have you done? I just barely defeated Eeyore. Perfect training for defeating the owl. I should be more than ready to defeat that bitch. Here we go. Let's see how my Eeyore destruction has helped me. Home run! There we go. Kicking Eeyore's ass has really proved beneficial. For what reason are you an owl? And why have you decided to take up baseball as your hobby? This owl needs some toilet paper because it's a dirty asshole. Wait just a minute. This owl is an asshole. This is impossible. This is just impossible. I fucking hate this owl. I mean, it's an owl. It's an owl and that's an owl. Perhaps if I was using a real baseball bat instead of the power supply to a flying saucer, I could hit more than 7 home runs. I just decided to look up strategies for defeating the owl, and apparently there's a store here, which I didn't even know existed because I can't read this language. I had no idea that tab said, "Hey fucker, the store's right here." This looks like a nice even spread. Hopefully this helps. Although I don't see how it could hinder my progress considering I've made no progress in defeating this opponent. Supercharged designated hitter Winnie. Here we go! Terrific! They certainly enhanced my ability to not hit home runs. Oh shit. Oh shit! That's the furthest I've hit the ball yet. Yes, yes, yes. Just one more home run. Just one more. Go! Go! Sail! Yes! Yes, I've done it! I've defeated the owl! Do you still like to sing about the Moona and the Juna and the Springer? Oh, I'm just demolishing the pitches now, annihilating them. You will not be receiving the Cy Young Award this time. He turned Winnie's titties inside out more times than Winnie can count, but we finally defeated him. Who's next? 28? Goodness gracious. What the fuck? What the fuck? The ball disappears halfway to the plate. How are you supposed to hit that? Is this a legal pitch? This is bullshit! How are you supposed to hit 28? That's enough bullshit to feed bulls their own shit for centuries. If I get a home run on the remaining pitches, I will do this. Yes, go! Oh my goodness, say hi to the planets for me. The last pitch, come on, Winnie! Go! Go, it's sailing! It's out of here! Holy shit! I've done it! I've defeated him! Yes! You could deliver pizza for years and never see anything that close. Fucking hold a magnifying glass to something and it's not as close as that was. How the fuck are you supposed to hit 40 out of 50? Unless we're playing T-ball. Which we're not because he's throwing pepper. There we go. There's 1 out of 40. We're getting close. There is no possible way to hit 40 out of 50 of those. He combined every pitch up until that point. How are you supposed to do that? There's no way I'm going to be able to hit 40 out of 50 of those. Alright, well I'm done playing this. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya.
With our modern technology and our advances in the scientific field, we're able to understand and explain a lot of things that occur in our universe, yet there's still one very human phenomenon that eludes all possible rational explanation, and that is fetishes. Fetishes are a lot like nipples. We all have them. Now, my personal belief is all fetishes are totally fine as long as no one's getting hurt and everyone has consented to the activity. It's totally consensual across the board. You know, whatever 2 consenting adults or even 5, 10 consenting adults want to do behind closed doors, totally up to them, totally within their right, and totally fine by me, just as long as all parties agree to it. You want to stick G.I. Joe action figures up your buttholes while getting pepper sprayed for sexual pleasure? Be my guest. That's fine by me. I personally wouldn't come because of something like that. That would be like some shit I'd see on 24 for some advanced torture shit, but to some people that might be pleasure. And for those people, that's fine with me. Now, that being said, if you're gonna put your fetish on YouTube, well, I think it's totally fine to make some jokes about it. Today we'll be exploring the wild and wacky world of clown fetishism, honk honk, and it's a fucking doozy. I can't show you half of the clown fetish videos I found on YouTube because a lot of them are just genuine porn. I watched an uninterrupted 5-minute porn scene between 2 clowns that had nudity. I don't know how half of the clown fetish videos are still on YouTube, maybe for educational purposes, or maybe YouTube's jerking off to it themselves, I really don't know. But I can show you a few of them that really capture the fetish in essence.
Hey, Daddy. I've missed you. Where have you been? I want to be your boyfriend.
No, this is not a sneak peek into the upcoming It Chapter 2 movie. This is clown fetishism. I've been having a hard time debating with myself whether or not the video is real or a parody of clown fetish videos. It's really hard to distinguish for sure because a lot of clown fetish videos are very similar to this, just with nudity and a couple other people and nipple clamps. So it's really hard for me to deduce whether or not this was a genuine attempt to tease clown fetish enthusiasts to get them ready for action, or just kind of taking the piss out of clown fetishism. I really don't know for sure, but god damn it, it's definitely worth sharing regardless.
Daddy, do you like my hair? Is my hair pretty? Do I look pretty for you? Hey, Daddy, I know what you want to do. Do you want a balloon animal?
This guy's looking like the kind of birthday clown you'd find on Fiverr. Like if you were really trying to save money on your child's birthday, you'd hop on and hire this guy to go perform. He's looking like an alternate dimension Ronald McDonald who suffers from a crippling meth addiction and who has also just been defeated once and for all by the Hamburglar. I'd also like to say I really appreciate the voice he's putting on for the character. It really takes it to the next level. He sounds like a squeaky door mixed with a little bit of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I just wanted to remind you how beautiful you are.
Well, if you haven't filled your pants with cum yet, it's probably safe to say that you don't have a clown fetish, but I'm no expert, so I'm going to keep exposing you to these Rorschach paintings, and maybe you'll start seeing more clowns and more sexual awakenings within your own body. This next one is just from another clown fetishist, and she actually does something different. Her whole channel is based around clown fetishism. It's called Chorophilia, I believe. I'm going off memory, but I'm pretty sure it's Chorophilia, because the fear of clowns is chorophobia, I think. I could be totally fucking wrong. That might be like the fear of League of Legends. I honestly have no idea, but I think it's something like that. And her channel is based around that and talking about clown-related material.
Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Ooh.
So the Netflix adaptation Harley Quinn is drinking her cotton candy shake to entice the clown enthusiast while she goes over some clown content. And as far as fetishist content on YouTube goes, hers is about as tame as it gets. She just reviews clown shit while in clown fetish getup for most of her videos. If I scrolled 2 videos under hers, I found someone in full clown getup spanking bare ass cheeks with a university textbook. So as far as fetish content goes, that's about as tame as you're gonna find. But if you're looking for fetish content, you're probably not looking for tame, you little pussy. You're probably looking for some off-the-wall, wild clown shit, aren't you? Well, don't worry. I found something that I can kind of show snippets of. So here.
Sort of a kinky clown. And he's like, oh, what exactly does that mean? Are you doing anything illegal? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything illegal. But, you know, just kind of kinky, weird stuff, Dad. Beefy.
That was Ouchie the Clown. Ouchie the Clown's kind of a pioneer when it comes to the fetish. He even worked with some of the greats like Penn and Teller. I don't know if they're clown fetishists themselves, but they definitely collaborated on slapping some ass cheeks around and clamping down on some tits. These are the only 3 that I could find that I could even show on YouTube in any capacity, which is a fucking letdown. I was hoping there'd be more that I could show, but almost none of them are gonna fly. So unfortunately I can only show you these 3, but I've seen probably like 10, maybe like 15. No erections, so I don't think I have a clown fetish, but I guess you never know, maybe I haven't met the right clown. But I actually hypothesize that clown fetishism is going to be on the rise in the next year or so, because the clown emoji is so widely used all over Twitter and the internet in general. It's the newest big internet trend or meme, you know, here's your clown card, you left your clown shoes, clown clown. So, you know, you never know. Maybe it's a sexual awakening across the globe, and maybe clown fetishism will become the new norm. It'll be weird not to fuck while dressed as a clown. You never really know. It's just a theory, a game theory. I just wanted to showcase the fetish. That's really just about it. So yeah. The ET Max goes 70 miles per hour.
On the mountain.
I couldn't imagine
Really nice, guys. It's one of my favorite things about
actually going 70 on this. That is shockingly fast. 1 pothole and you're dead. That's what I'm saying, man. I could never, ever ride an electric unicycle or a motorcycle for that matter. No matter how good of a driver you are either, it just takes one bad driver you have no control over and you're just insta-dead. It's just life on ultra nightmare mode. I couldn't do it. There has to be, there's no way. It's gotta have something to prevent you from just eating shit on like a rock. I've never seen anyone on the road with these. Are they, so they're street legal, they have to be, right? Considering the cops aren't just blasting him. Like, I think this would be super fun to ride on like a closed circuit. An isolated spot. On a public road, that's fucking madness. They actually have races for EUCs. Let me see. I bet crashes in these are devastating.
closely behind.
Here we go.
And
Here we
Zach
go.
Darnell behind him.
Oh shit!
Curve. Come on.
Oh my god! Ouch! Oof! Help! Is the other guy alive? Man fucking shattered his hip and they're just leaving his corpse there. Hell yeah, new stuff to bet on. Oh, this could be the next big wave. Electric unicycle betting. Waiting for the blue shell to hit. Well, they're saving it for the last lap. Pro class electric unicycle race at 55.
Or X Games something. Who knows what's coming.
Oh, imagine
Get the rules.
the electric unicycle X Games event. Holy.
We have show from right behind show. Doug, about 5th position.
Oh, I thought this guy had his hands behind his back. That'd be so badass. That'd be like some anime shit. Riding that with your hands behind your back like some kind of master samurai.
Not a big deal. EXN 100-volt wheel far in front of the pack.
Oh, wait, they are doing hands behind their back.
Second, me battling it out.
That's so cool. That looks awesome. Actual Naruto run.
EXN Master Pro takes a seat.
When do they start drifting these bitches? Alright, I'll see. I just want to see the ones from races. Holy shit. Wait, so they do like actual, like, jumps and everything with them. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. Like, you take these on a public road, you have these fucking things all over the place. There's like manhole covers or just like little rocks or changes in the concrete, the asphalt. And it doesn't seem like there's any, like, nothing even crazy's here. It's literally just a manhole cover. And bang. You know what I mean? Then you're down $4,000 exactly, and you got boo-boos. If you survive. Assuming you're not going 55 and just blow up on impact. Yeah, no suspension. No, they have to have some kind of suspension. There's no way they'd be street legal without some kind of suspension, so I don't believe that. But I just feel like it's totally going to vary from rider to rider on how effective that's going to be, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm talking about my ass, but who knows? You see, like, that cannot be... Like, that cannot be, like, safe, right? Like, look at, that's not even a pothole. That's, like, the tiniest discrepancy in the elevation there. It drops just so slightly, like a centimeter, it looks like. And then it immediately gives him, like, the wobbles. That's a non-suspension wheel, so those are death traps. Oh, so, like, this particular one? Yeah, because that's, like, nothing. Like, you'd walk over this with your actual bare feet and wouldn't even know. But this, it's like hitting a landmine. Okay, that was adorable. That was like the cutest little wipeout I've ever seen. And then he was in battle armor. He's got the knee pads, the elbow pads, the pauldrons, the helmet, the jetpack. Man, this guy he is ready for war with the Tyranids. He said, I'm getting on my electric unicycle and god damn it, I'm not even gonna let a bazooka hurt me on it. Electric unicycle experts, does that right there, like that kind of spill, does that break the unicycle? I imagine it does, right? Nah, they're built like fucking tanks. Are they? Because it looks like the hole's been cracked here. That's a leaf. Is this a leaf? It looks like a giant crack. Oh, you're right, that is just a leaf. Never mind, false alarm. Oh my god. I like that attempt. He started like pushing Mongo on it to try and get back on. You're right though, these are beefy. Holy, look at this mammoth. It looks like he's riding on like a lawnmower. Oh shit! What a disaster! The Razor scooter wins again! This video looks AI generated. It looks like taking a spill on one of these is like taking a spill on ice. You just come down hard. I'd ride one, but again, I wouldn't ride it in like an actual street. I'd ride it like on a... I'd probably be more inclined to ride it on like a trail or something. And I certainly wouldn't be going like 50. That's... There's not many tricks you can do with it though, is there? I'm trying to think. Because you have to keep your legs on it. And you can't really spin with it, can you? It's too heavy to, like, grab like a skateboard, right? So you're not going to be doing, like, any fucking 360s, I don't think. Well, I guess you could kind of... No, you couldn't even really do that, could you? Could you... How... Electric unicycle freestylers. How easy would it be to do, like, some 360s and all that?
Available PEV that can do it. And since you encounter curbs probably every day when you're riding your EUC, let me tell you how to do it. Before clearing,
looks like you give it like a little ollie.
Is below 5 km the curb by itself.
That's cool.
The more you jump before the curb,
jumping.
There are basically two methods to.
Oh, so you can ollie with it.
Around with the wheel, one bit with your toes as well. To get
Let's see a spinaroo.
you spinning as well. I just call.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
And you can make them in several ways. You can.
Nice. That's cool. So there's a freestyle community that's brewing. They're cooking a little bit. Look up a video called EUC Freestyle Blind Spin. Okay. Okay, yeah, you guys have already got your Rodney Mullen. I can already tell. You don't need me here. This guy's got it. Oh! I did not expect that transition there. That's cool. That must feel amazing. Imagine seeing this on your way to work. I mean, yeah, I imagine that'd lift your spirits real quick. Damn, this is like a fucking tricked out electric unicycle. This thing's looking mean. It's like a little Gundam. Inside Edition has a video on EUC where they interview an EUC gang called "Are Electric Unicycles Safe to Ride?" What's an electric unicycle gang like? I bet they're probably the sweetest people ever.
Once upon a time, unicycles were pretty much ridden by clowns under the big top, but today's unicycle has been redesigned, it's been electrified, and some
it feels like it was a jab.
miles an hour. They can be a lot of fun.
But that hasn't stopped these guys who call themselves the Unicide Squad. These unicyclists call
That's so
themselves
good.
True to One. And our Lisa Guerrero was there when
I love that.
Times Square. Their leader
whipping in and out of traffic around cars. Couldn't somebody have gotten hurt today?
That is entirely possible. And really, if you're seeing a unicycle guy in the street, chances are he's highly skilled.
What about the not so
That I don't know much about that guy, but that's such a good answer. If I was part of the unicycle gang, I would 100% be doing that too. Like, listen, we're a group of great guys, but if you see us in the street, just know we can kill you with our bare hands. We're just saying, we wouldn't want to do that. Push comes to shove, true to one, we're breaking your neck. You know what I mean? Like, I'd start spreading the myth.
Like this, because how do you stop it?
Well, really, stopping.
You can't stop us. You can only hope to contain us.
It is a skill, and how we can stop
through traffic on their unicycles.
I will say, if I lived in New York, I would probably use this as well. This actually does seem efficient. Maybe not this. Maybe I would just get like a normal e-bike, to be honest. This I'd probably actually die on pretty much day one. But I think there is an argument to be made that this is pretty helpful in New York. A scooter would make more sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm probably doing e-bike, to be honest. But I see the reason why you'd use these in a place like New York.
The penalty for riding a unicycle in New York City is a $100 fine, but the guys we spoke with say they've never gotten one.
Yeah, because the police are afraid of them. Unicide Squad and True to One, they run that city. Gotham is theirs. I think the police are gonna fucking give them a fine. Get out of town. Cops can't even catch up to them. Unironically, the cops probably could not catch them in New York. What are the cops gonna do? They can't part the sea like Moses. New York is nothing but bumper-to-bumper traffic for fucking miles. I just saw a very interesting video from Scott Schaefer breaking down an emerging scam that's apparently popping off and very successful. that seems to dust off an old method that was popularized on Reddit a long, long time ago. In the early days of Reddit, where updoots were the most sought-after currency since Bitcoin, the citizens of Reddit, the narwhal baconers at midnight, came up with a strategy to farm these coveted updoots that everyone was chasing like the fountain of youth. In a nutshell, the strategy was take an image or a video from some unrelated person, usually like an older person or someone in a hospital, and then drum up a sob story like, this is, old Peepaw Cletus. I loved him for so long. Yesterday he passed away, but his final wish was that this photo of him giving me a thumbs up reaches 50k karma and breaks the r/gaming super record. Can we make his last wish happen, guys? And then naturally people are like, oh, I'll support that. And then they all did. Well, now that exact same strategy is being used to sell drop-shipped items from Temu on TikTok, and it is blowing up.
I became aware of this scam not from TikTok, but a YouTube channel called Force Orbs. This channel is originally a TikTok account with the same name that moved all their videos to YouTube Shorts to try and scam more people. The page is all about promoting their custom Star Wars art, all made by one old man.
People said that you would destroy this Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
Execute Order 66.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of nostalgic to see this scam again. I thought for sure this was a menace long since forgotten. I really cannot even picture the person that would see this video and think for 1 second that this is real. Like, I don't know who sees this and is like, oh man, this is heartbreaking. He's right. That video of that girl shooting a baseball at a car's window got so many views, but his Star Wars art is getting ridiculed? What kind of... What's happened to us? This is not right. I'm gonna buy 10 Force Orbs to support him and let him know how happy I am with this purchase. Of course, the reality is the old guy in the video here has no fucking clue what Force Orbs are. He is not involved with this at all. It's just some random douchebags that are drop shipping it, using this as their marketing tool here. He's become their mascot, the Toucan Sam to their cereal that they're peddling.
All of their videos are pretty much the same. It's a sad old man who makes custom Star Wars glass orb art, and he's upset because any clip on social media with a cute girl gets millions of views, but his videos trying to sell his art, no one watches. In many of the clips, he talks about that he's running out of money, and people in the comments taunt him, saying things like, "Grow up, old man. No one loves Star Wars anymore. Besides, nobody is buying your stupid Star Wars art."
Another classic. You rage bait and tug on the heartstrings here. Oh, look at what these people are saying about my Star Wars orbs. They say it's stinky and they don't want it. They say it's not art. They put art in quotations. They say nobody loves Star Wars anymore. Can we prove them wrong? Can you guys all buy my fucking art, please? Also, it's just such a dog shit comparison in the first place, by the way. It's unjust that this video has millions of views, but mine doesn't. Doesn't that just make you mad? Isn't that just the most upsetting thing ever? A real tearjerker. Now get your wallet out, please buy some of these Force Orbs I found on Temu.
But what this item actually is, really is just a customizable LED glass orb that you can find on sites like Temu for $16. Any photo you want can be uploaded into these, but the scammers are trying to sell these with preloaded Star Wars images and calling them Force Orbs. The real crime is on their website, where they are selling these for a whopping $60 a pop.
$60 is pennies to make this old man's dreams come true. Can we get his videos to 66 million views here so it matches that girl shooting a ball at a fucking car windshield? He deserves it, clearly. Come on, guys, what are we doing? If we each give him $1, we can afford one fucking Force Orb maybe at this absurd price. This is always probably my favorite part about these kind of scams. Like, it's not even so much like the goofiness of the videos they post and how fucking trash they are, but it's their preposterous level of greed where they'll mark up a Temu product like 2,000% and think anyone would be willing to buy that. Unfortunately, it seems like there are some gullible suckers that do because they want to, support this story that they've bought into hook, line, and sinker. But it should be just so obvious that this is fishy. I cannot picture the person that sees this and is like, oh, I'm getting my credit card out. $60 for a Force Orb, it's a little steep,
but it's made with love and care. I could tell, because the TikTok video said so.
In the clips, it shows alleged production of the globes, but if you slow down the production videos, it seems to me that this might be AI footage, because the people in the video have weird body issues. Like this guy who has this weird crease in the middle of his forehead, and the arms in the next image look AI generated as well.
No, what? AI generated videos? As if. No such thing, not on TikTok. They wouldn't be using AI to show the production. That's all legitimate. The worker there with the wacky forehead, well, that's old Quirky Brows Joe. I mean, everyone knows that guy's got like that weird shit in there like an accordion. It's part of his identity. He's a zany character around the office that works with our favorite old guy at Force Orbs. Come on, don't be ridiculous. AI footage. My left shoe.
One thing that isn't AI, though, is the sad old man who shows up in every video who claims to be making all these orbs. With a reverse image search, I was able to find where this footage originally comes from, and it's from a TikTok account called TedDog13. TedDog has nothing to do with the Force Orb scam, and he seems to be a nice old man who created his TikTok account to help him make new friends online.
This is TedDog13. I want to thank you all for allowing me to make these videos.
He seems like a sweetheart. And like I said, this isn't anything new. This has been a scam that's existed for a while, but it kind of petered out and wasn't really popular for a while. But now, thanks to TikTok being such a strong marketing vessel and people so willing to just buy into a sad story and like rally behind what they think is a good cause for these products on TikTok, people are now spinning that goodwill to exploit it. So now they're just drop shipping trash with fake stories around it, taking other people's videos, and then even using AI videos to try and, spruce it up a little bit to get people to buy into it. It is doing well. Force Orbs, I think, is the most comical example, but Scott Schaefer goes through a few more. It is a rampant issue across TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
Another TikTok and YouTube scam channel known as Fuzzy Paw Slides is doing the same thing to push their scam products, but this time they've added another twist to the tale.
This is my last-ditch effort. Please stay to the end of this video, as it would help me tremendously. So my grandpa decided to take a leap of faith and start his own cat shelter. Currently, he's struggling to make ends meet and keep it open, so he decided to start making handmade cat slipper. He is the most kindest and talented person I know, but he has not received an order in 6 months. Please comment to boost this post and help support him.
Aww. Make handmade hand slip, make handmade. You ever had a dream that you ever wanted the handmade cat slipper? Wow. That's so sweet. He opened his own cat sanctuary, but hasn't had an order for 6 months for his handmade cat slipper. Come on, guys, can you boost this post so we can all buy his handmade cat slipper? Wow, that's such a good story. What a story, Mark.
Sure enough, you can find slippers just like this on Alibaba, going anywhere from $1 to $3 for a pair, but the website for the scam is selling them marked down from $50 for the low price of only $30.
Fuck! I'm losing money not buying the handmade cat slipper. Only $30 for handmade cat slipper to keep this old man's sanctuary running? Oh my god, the blood of those cats is going to be on my hands if I don't support him. No!
Talk about a great deal. What truly is disgusting is they have a donate button, so you can help out their fake cat shelter that doesn't actually exist.
No sarcasm on this one. That is just straight up outrageous. That is beyond shameless. So then it's not even drop shipping dog shit products. It is actually just a full-blown fraudulent red alert lie. Super duper scam. You get nothing in return. It is literally a give us money for nothing button on their website with this imaginary cat shelter. That one was crazy. That one actually did catch me off guard. I haven't seen that before. That one is actually so far over the line that they might actually find themselves eventually in like criminal charges. A lot of the other scams are able to hide behind like oh well, we did deliver something. So sometimes they do get away with that. Here, they don't even have that excuse. That could legitimately be a huge fucking issue for them should anyone ever bother to pursue it.
Now, the old man that they show in the videos is actually a tailor and has his own TikTok account called George the Master Tailor, where he does tailoring work and never makes any cat slippers. George and his daughter have put out a few videos calling out the many TikTok accounts that have stolen his videos to promote their scam products.
Good morning. A lot of people using my face, and they're selling stuff that's fake. It's not me. I don't make slippers, and I don't make all the junk that they're selling.
Like I said, it is actually a big problem. So big to the point that even some of the people that are being taken, like their content being taken to use to promote this, are becoming aware of it because some of their fans have been scammed by it and are alerting them that, like, hey, this is going on. Also, there's other fans that are confused, like, hey, I bought these, handmade cat slipper from you. It's trash. Why are you selling trash? And it's like, no, that's not me. I didn't do that kind of thing. So someone like George the Master Taylor here is coming out to set the record straight. Like, no, there's a bunch of accounts using my face to promote their products. It's not me. So just warning people. It is a big issue that is only being more prevalent because it's working.
I'm not that person. I'm not selling anything.
Here's a list of the fake profiles that we're aware of at this point. Please, if you see them, report them. And if you find any more, please send them to us and also report them.
And I think a lot of these channels may be run by the same group of scammers, because on the Fuzzy Paw Slides channel, not only did I find stolen footage from George, but even Ted Dog 13 popped up on the channel as well. Another channel even stole Ted Dog 13's voice and used it over the video of a different man to sell their drop-shipped cow slippers.
This video has some audio that may or may not be DMCA, I'm not sure, but it's the same thing. It's just like some sad-ish music playing and then this sob story. Stay 9 seconds to help save my cow shelter from shutting down by buying my cow slippers. It actually really could all just be the same group of scammers doing this, and then I believe probably some copycats. Because, I mean, this shit is one-to-one. They couldn't even be bothered to change the narrative beyond going from cat to cow. It's the same homework. There's no change, really. So it does lend credibility to the idea that it is one group of scammers that is just dropshipping all of this shit and using this as their main marketing across numerous different social media handles from TikTok and YouTube Shorts. It's very likely. But I do think that there is definitely others outside of that group doing the same thing, just emulating their procedure, like their process, because it's working. Anyway, I'll stop yapping about it, but I do recommend you check out the rest of Scott Schaefer's video on this subject, because he does go into others as well. It's very interesting. If you are someone that has seen these pop up, and maybe, God forbid, someone that actually bought some of this, my heart breaks for you. But you gotta be aware of this scam here. So putting it on your radar here, watch out. Don't buy into just some random fucking sob story aiming to sell you some slippers or whatever other garbage. That's really about it. So yeah. Today is my birthday. It's a special day for a special boy. I've turned 31 years old. Or rather, 31 years young. And I'm gonna tell you something, sports fans. I'm feeling like a real spring chicken. I had a hard time sleeping. I woke up after only a handful of hours of sleep. So then I read a book, which is something I've been doing a lot more of, reading. However, I'm not reading anything productive or thought-provoking or useful. I am currently nose deep in a real page-turner from a Book Talk recommended production, a Book Talk book called Haunting Adeline, which is apparently Book Talk's equivalent of One Guy, One Jar. It is a revolting read, but I've been using it almost like a lullaby to myself. So I read from that book and slept on my couch, woke up, my neck hurts, my back hurts, and I can't fully put my arm like all the way back because it causes pain. It's incredible how quickly the human body degrades at 30. It seems... It's unbelievable, actually. I wasn't going to bother talking about my birthday or anything. I never do. I don't really treat birthdays like it's a huge deal or anything. But today has kind of been catastrophic, and I want to give you my first impressions of being 31 here. Especially because I gave such a glowing review to 30. Like, my moist meter on 30 years old was, like, very positive, like a 95%. I felt the best I've ever felt physically. Like, I'm stronger now than I have ever been in my life. Like, I have actually been making real progress getting to 225 on the bench, which has kind of been like a white whale for me for a long time because I'm only 130 something pounds. I know, I'm literally like a stuffed animal human being. I'm 5'6", like 130 something. I am a petite, like, plush toy. But I've been really like pushing for 225 on the bench is like this big goal. I'm getting much closer now. I've also been doing a lot of running and making a lot of progress in my cardio, which, if you remember from like 5 years ago when I did the presidential fitness test for a video, I fucking puked running only a mile. So now I've significantly improved in that department, but today I've turned 31 and all of a sudden I've got glass bones and paper skin. I shit you not. When I got up from the couch and like I was all sore, literally moaning and groaning like an old man when he's getting up from his chair fucking full of ass and grease stains in the swamp ass throne, I went to stretch it all out, so I'd like hung on my pull-up bar and I was doing like some scapular retractions and stuff, just trying to stretch everything out back there. And when the pain still didn't go away, I thought I was having a heart attack. I was like, okay, I guess this is just the new norm here at 31 years old. We're in a different ball game now. Even my ideas at 31 years old are fucking like geriatric. I was seriously considering driving and getting some Epsom salt to take a bath in it. I haven't taken a fucking bath since I was a child. But I was thinking that this might actually be a pretty strong idea to help with my back boo-boos here that all of a sudden I've gotten from just sleeping on the couch for like an hour. It's 31. I'm not loving it. 31 is a little different than 30 so far, I'll tell you right now. So I guess maybe the takeaway here is if you're 29 about to turn 30, nothing to worry about. You should be very excited. 30 was great. But if you're 30 about to hit 31, sleep with one eye open. You gotta be prepared. You know, get out like some elbow pads and shit. It may even be worth baby-proofing your house even if you don't have kids, just to optimize your safety. You gotta treat all the objects in your house like an enemy, because everything is now capable of causing you pain. I can't even sleep on my fucking couch. That bastard hurt my back. And my neck. So, 31, I'm a lot more fragile. Overnight, I guess. So now, another new fitness goal of mine is to train like Goku so I can go back to sleeping on my couch comfortably sometimes. I used to like sleeping on the couch. I don't know, it was like almost therapeutic. Like when I'd have trouble sleeping in the bed, sometimes the couch would be like the last bastion of hope for me to get any shut-eye. And I'd hate to lose that. Like it'd really suck. Anyway though, I just wanted to share my early review here of 31. Of course, it's still an in-progress review, but it's not off to the strongest start here. Chapter 1, I haven't been super thrilled with thus far, but, you know, hopefully it only gets better from here. Anyway, that's really about it. So, yeah.
That ever got out of God, and that he wanted to change
Well, God must
his
have told him to get the fuck out of there or something, because this man's possessed.
Finally.
Was he arrested for a really shitty hairstyle or something? What was his crime? Is this the whole episode? Oh, this is definitely the whole episode. I have to know how the fuck he gets.
Go offer them $100,000. They're gonna turn you in.
You bet your sweet ass I would.
In for that.
I ended up on Eastern Avenue.
I ended up just putting myself back in jail. I said,
he will attempt to do it again.
well, how about we just nip that problem in the bud and put him in solitary, where there is no chance of him escaping, shy of performing the world's most incredible magic trick and literally snapping his fingers and teleporting out. What the fuck is he gonna do in solitary? You're feeding him through a little hole. This just looks like a domestic dispute, not even a wrestling match. Oh! Good God! Oh! He was never coming back from that.
As I said in Season 1, I have some cleaning up to do.
Season 6!
And one of the problems I've run into
Holy
is that
shit!
there seems to be 2 X-Men here at CHW.
Which X-Men? Is it Jean Grey? Because she's got a new movie coming out.
Fucking backyard wrestling hardcore motherfucker. So we're gonna have
This guy is
a
hammered.
very special match.
Absolutely hammered.
I'm going to climb
It's
all over
It's symbolism.
the bodies
You wouldn't understand.
and ascend.
Introducing homeless John
Already
Wick.
have many exes. This is the only one I really want.
There's a very noticeable lack of energy here. Can somebody at least hit a plastic trash can with a drumstick to make some music? For the love of God. Oh, from out of nowhere! He's done it! Yeah, no, that definitely didn't feel good. Yikes. All 60 pounds of the meth addict just hit his hip. Whoa!
Good night, Central.
Good night, Central. His special move!
Oh, sorry, sir.
And the neighbor saw the whole thing, crying out for his fence that now had one man's asshole and one man's face plastered on it. Oh, I feel like that's just actually his angry neighbor. Oh yeah, he's about to get deleted. Just like America's Got Talent, he's hitting the X. Oh, is it over? Oh, here comes the Mortal Kombat fatality. He's gonna rip his dick off through his asshole. He was like an NPC in Elder Scrolls glitching out. Oh, it's a ninja! Straight from the temple at the mountain that Batman trained on in Batman Begins. The speed limit's 15 kilometers per hour, but they're going at least 50 with this kind of hardcore testosterone pumping action. Breaking the law. And bones. Get the weed whacker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Those will work too. Yeah, give him a vasectomy. Oh, even more strategic. The real weapon. Yeah, get him. Yeah, fucking blast him. Excuse me while I go back so we can all admire that display of balancing talent once. The big stunts is what the CHW's known for. Look at this. The fearlessness to stand on the chair. Not even the high-wire circus performers would dare do something this crazy. The adrenaline he must be feeling. Oh, man. Hardcore training. Oh, hey, it's these guys. Why is there no music when these guys are involved? They make it like ASMR backyard wrestling.
See, I didn't come alone today.
Clones Clone.
Yeah, I got myself a
Clones Clone, please.
Who was stupid enough?
If Clones Clone comes out of that budget equipment right there, I'm going nuts. Shit.
What a surprise.
It's just a local weed dealer, whatever. It's a guy. Yeah. And introducing her partner, her neighbor, this guy. Oh God! Getting right into it. Oh baby, that's a big one. Oh, he's got the cookie tray out. No. No smoke and mirrors there. He just hit his friend with the cookie tray and the toaster. No. This is getting too hardcore. Oh yeah, you didn't. Well, I at least respect that there's nothing fake about it. They just hit each other with toasters. You know, say what you will about the lore, or even the setup, but god damn it, I wouldn't want to be hit with a toaster. He lost his mask! Oh my god, when he loses his mask, it becomes very painful for everyone else. They're gonna light her on fire. No, please! I feel like this is just completely improv. No, there was no rehearsal. It's just like, hey guys, let's go in the backyard. I'll bring a wooden table, a trash can, and 5 popsicle sticks to shove up our asses. We'll see where it goes and film it for the CHW. See, like, look at this shit. Neighbors say mom's Christmas lights are too bright. Like, these stories are incredible. This is the real news.
Katie Rayner and her kids.
This really is just like straight fucking boomer news.
That the lights are too bright.
In another news, we found 2 cats in a tree that were safely escorted down.
If at any point our lights become a nuisance, please
oh, I
don't
bet she
hesitate
regretted
to
that.
knock on our door.
Katie letterbox
I guarantee that shit poured in faster than a Reddit hot take comment thread.
Plenty of feed. So much grief. They just hope it doesn't escalate this Christmas.
What a sad life. Oh, all that Christmas spirit next door is making me real mad. Damn, I can't beat my wife in privacy anymore with silence? Come on. I'm writing a letter. God, that looks so cool. Who the fuck is gonna complain about that? Are you kidding me? Around my entire fucking city, the most lights you'll find is one strand hung up from a tree by accident because someone got into a fight. And in an attempt to strangle someone with the lights, they lost control and threw it in a tree. I'd love to see shit like that. Are you kidding me? What else we got? I can't stop now. I'm so invested. Does vegan Vegemite really taste different? Well, I gotta know. I mean,
like Coca-Cola
with a title like that, I gotta know.
KFC's 11 herbs and...
What are you having for breakfast? Vegemite on toast.
Said no kid ever. Isn't Vegemite just like caterpillar shit?
It's a
How do you make Vegemite?
Please explain.
After 96 years,
Well, you
Vegemite
raided
has
a
progressed with the
barnyard
times.
and looked for the
salted
droppings.
Spread, now officially
And voila,
certified as
Vegemite.
There's a logo on the back of pack, which again certifies the
As
product
vegan.
vegan friendly.
Just that
So we
word
took
makes
it to the
things
streets
taste
to
worse,
ask
though.
the
You have to realize
devotees,
that.
the true lovers of Vegemite,
There's more to
what
flavor
they
than just the actual taste. There's smell, which is a big component, and then vegan, which is another big component. If it's there, it's gonna be tasting worse.
Get your own personalised jar.
Oh, okay.
And here it is.
What?
The newest addition to the range.
You bet your ass I'm importing a Charlie Vegemite for myself to enjoy.
Oh, I love it. I don't know if
Get myself a goddamn Vegemite enema.
USA and
I like how they
Canada
turned
for
this
the
story
first
into an ad.
What do you think of it?
Flawless.
It's very unique.
This is fucking awesome. Just so many trivial stories. I feel like I'm gathered around at like Thanksgiving and my family's just complaining to me about like these local stories. It's something just so wholesome about these things. God damn. Fucking love this. Country locals fed up with city slicker business owners' behavior. I'm in it.
How does a humble rural car washing business alienate a community? The two city boys who had a tree change and opened the business are now embroiled in the mother of all personality clashes with
Damn
staff
you,
and
evil
locals.
car wash
They weren't too keen
executives.
on us either.
Damn you straight to hell.
Come on, Dave, no need to run.
They're just...
Christ, the high-speed chase.
The word I can use for them is just rude assholes.
Wearing a golden watch and a trench coat.
Fuck.
Super villain.
Yeah, just throw it.
Oh god.
Yeah. Have you done anything?
You fucking lasagnaed the car wash?
Disgusting.
Those doors can never open again.
Quite well.
Turns out Walter White owns this car wash.
Do you have? In the Akubra.
What
the
a
son of the late
name.
Bentley's chairman, Dick Dusseldorf. And it's
Dusseldorf.
fair to say the boys
That's
venture
Harry
into
Potter
the car
shit.
wash game. David, would you,
Man,
would you
when
like to
current
have a
affair
chat?
comes around, the villains scurry away.
Gents,
Like fucking
with no
Scooby-Doo and the
sign of
Mystery
Walter
Gang
and
coming
David
in.
emerging from the
God
back
damn.
office, Bangry, we spotted David in the street. David?
Jesus, current
I've only
affair
got
is
a couple of
relentless.
questions, David.
We found David taking a
Scared
shit
to
behind a
take
bush
scenic route home.
and charged
Seems
him.
that you're terribly charity. David wasn't keen on a
God, they
powwow
found him
about the
again.
punches.
We broke into David's house to get an answer.
Are you busy?
Out.
I hate squatter
Paid him a
laws.
visit.
Fuck squatter laws. That shit needs to be changed ASAP. But because he's a squatter, those charges are waived.
Quite official. Meat in a bid to combat theft.
That looks so high tech.
That's the way that Coles and
That
the
packaging looks like it's
supermarkets
right off of the
protect
International
themselves
Space
to
Station.
Protect their profit.
Well, you go around the corner there and then
I wonder
my daughter just
if they hired like prison guard security to lock down red meat, how far would they go to protect it? Like if you had an Area 51 storm the red meat aisle and they can't stop all of us stealing red meat, how hard would the guards work to protect the red meat? Is there any winning this battle?
It's way too easy. There's a problem. Yeah. Be in our system.
Yeah, it's called bad parenting. What do you mean? I hate these parents. Same reason YouTube's eating such fat shit, because parents use it to babysit their kids because they can't be bothered to fucking watch them. That's on you, lady. I'm surprised his mom isn't blaming vaccines for his child's escape from the country.
You shouldn't have done, aside from the trip to Bali.
Coke, meth.
I drank a beer.
You did have a beer.
Damn. That kid has a
Where'd you
baby
have that?
tooth coming
At
in and
the
he's
beach.
pounding
At the beach.
shots
Did
with some
someone
Bali
in Bali-
hookers. Fuck yeah.
Actually, different rules over there, don't they?
Why is
Each day,
the
he's
even the
come
interviewer
back
was
to his
licking his
room
lips?
for a rest.
I might have to
Before
plan a
hitting the
trip to
beach.
Bali.
Restaurants and,
You want to come?
well,
Standoff between. Oh, I love this shit. They're just such small, trivial cases. Fuck. This is the kind of shit I love. All right, let me see the standoff.
First, how long has she been?
God, she's scary looking. The embodiment of meth.
had moved in with her kids.
And she was
Are her eyes that big, or is there something wrong with the photograph? That was like looking at a Sasquatch photo. What the fuck was that?
And that was that.
Looked out of a fucking Alita Battle Angel.
Julie claims that
Squatching, so you can't do anything about it.
And unfortunately,
There's
she's
dozens of
right.
messages from you in there asking her for.
Once squatting rights kick into effect, the only thing you can do is pray that Jesus strikes it with lightning or something, because you're fucked.
throughout this entire period,
Squatters' rights are
Julie
like
has
all-encompassing.
continued to pay off her mortgage
They could
and
commit
pay the
murders
bills
in
for
that
her
house, and if they're a squatter, the police can't go in.
In the meantime,
From a current affair, we just wanted to have.
Come out with your hands in the air, and the meth on the ground, please.
So what? You're a liar. You're a liar. What? You think you're in here? Julie, you're a liar.
As far as she's concerned,
I can hear the bath salts now.
got the rights and she's there.
This is more serious than I thought. We'll need an exorcist.
She tells me to get her
to deliver.
God, look at that shit.
Termination notice for rent arrears to Teresa this
It looks
week,
like the fucking
and will
boogeyman,
return
La
to the
Llorona or
tribunal to
something.
try to get her out.
Here's something I've been glued to that I think more people need to be made aware of because it's very serious. Right now, there is a slapboxing match that's been going back and forth between Pete Hegseth and Anthropic. And really, it's the entire Pentagon versus Anthropic. They're behind Claude, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. The military wants unrestricted access to Anthropic's AI. And they have a contract in place, and right now, Anthropic is planting its feet and lat spreading, refusing to be bullied into giving them unrestricted access.
The CEO of one of the biggest AI companies in the world is meeting with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth today as the Pentagon threatens to essentially blacklist that company, Anthropic, from lucrative government contracts if the AI company doesn't lift its restrictions on how the military can use its technology. The Pentagon has a $200 million contract with Anthropic. And a source tells CNN that the company has concerns over two issues: AI-controlled weapons and mass domestic surveillance of American citizens.
Sounds pretty reasonable to me. Yeah, that one passes the smell test. Those are very legitimate concerns, and Anthropic wants these restrictions in place to ensure that its AI can't be used for mass surveillance of American citizens or autonomous AI weapons. And because of their reluctance to concede on that, Pete Hegseth has been stomping his feet, bench pressing 315, and has given them a deadline till Friday to play ball with them or risk being blacklisted. And the reality of the situation is, even if Anthropic doesn't budge and they wipe their ass with the contracts, numerous other AI companies will step up and just gladly take the bukkake from the Pentagon with completely unlimited access, no restrictions to their AI. But right now, Anthropic is the most powerful and the one that they really want, which is why they're trying so hard to get them to release these restrictions and let them use it for whatever they want. Which, again, the main things from Anthropic that they are very concerned about is the mass surveillance of American citizens and AI autonomous weaponry. Again, I think those are very reasonable restrictions to keep in place to ensure that the AI can't be used for those two things, because it fucking shouldn't be. If anyone here has ever watched Terminator or any sci-fi movie where AI assumes direct control of the military and everything goes tits up, you've seen this exact storyline play out in those montages that give you the lore breakdown for how we got there. Like, it's crazy to see it unfolding now in real time in the real world. Obviously exaggerating a bit, not quite to that level yet, but it is extremely serious. And I think any reasonable person would agree with these kind of restrictions, because AI shouldn't be used for mass surveillance on American citizens. And under no circumstances should physical attacks be determined by AI with no human input whatsoever. It shouldn't be making targeting decisions without human input. Like, fully autonomous AI weaponry is a terrible fucking idea. And actually, the CEO of Anthropic did an interview going over these two things because he's not backing down on them.
That's one reason why I'm worried about the autonomous drone swarm, right? So, the constitutional protections in our military structures depend on the idea that there are humans who would, we hope, disobey illegal orders. With fully autonomous weapons, we don't necessarily have those protections.
Now, for what it's worth, I'm no fan of Anthropic. There is no AI mega corporation you'll catch me waving the #1 foam finger around for and advocating for and glazing or anything like that. I think all of these companies are greedy as fuck, controlled by shady vampire ghoul creatures. And I know Anthropic has built up somewhat of a reputation for being the good guys in AI. But I am not one of the people that actually believe that at all. But he's 100% right. Fully autonomous weaponry cannot disobey an order, even an illegal one. It will always follow through, no matter what, unquestionably. And that's not a good thing. That's not a positive thing. I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen a lot of those like YouTube videos or like a long time ago, the Reddit story that would circulate like once a year for the big updates talking about the man who potentially saved the world, Stanislav Petrov, who was an officer during the Cold War era, and while on duty, he received a ping from the early warning system alerting him to incoming United States missiles. He believed that it could have been a false alarm, so he decided to go against protocol, and instead of reporting the incoming missiles, he waited. And it turns out his hunch was correct. It was a malfunction in the early warning system, but the standard protocol dictates that he was to report these incoming missiles, which could have led to a retaliation from the Soviets, which would have led to a retaliation from the US and could have been a nuclear disaster. There's been a lot of debate about whether or not that would have even happened had he reported the missiles, because there would have been other checks that would have went into place potentially, but with such high tension and such little time with incoming missiles, there's a lot of speculation that, yes, had he reported it, they could have immediately just decided to retaliatory strike the US. Regardless, what is irrefutable is that he made the right decision by disobeying protocol, disobeying like the order of operations here. By not reporting those missiles, he made sure that there wasn't a nuclear disaster. It was the right call. The point I'm making is the ability to disobey an order or not follow through on protocol is something that's important. And there's tons of examples of it. I just chose this because I think it's the one some of you have probably heard of. So there's no benefit to having fully autonomous AI weaponry that can't disobey anything and has to follow through on everything without question.
Update these protections appropriately. So, think about the Fourth Amendment. It is not illegal to, put cameras around everywhere in public space and, record every conversation. It's a public space. You don't have a right to privacy in a public space. But today, the government couldn't record that all and make sense of it. Right. With AI, the ability to transcribe speech, to look through it, correlate it all, you could say, oh, there's this, this person is a member of the opposition. This person is expressing this view, and make a map of all, 100 million. And so are you going to make a mockery of the Fourth Amendment by the technology finding kind of technical ways around it?
He then goes on to say that maybe we need to update a lot of these protections to encompass things like AI finding workarounds for it. And the point he is making is that this kind of implementation of AI could very much make a mockery of the Fourth Amendment, flushing it down the shitter. His point is, even though it's not illegal to have cameras in public all over the place, out the wazoo till the cows come home, without AI, they can't, piece together everything, comb through everything, make a map of people that's, opposition, stuff like that. But with AI, they can. Mass surveillance is made much more possible. It would circumvent protections of things like the Fourth Amendment. He's right. So he is not backing down on these things, which is what's causing so much friction with Pete Hegseth and the Pentagon, which I really feel like any sensible person should see and be extremely concerned, because I think these are reasonable restrictions. Now, unfortunately, like I said, even if Anthropic does stick to their guns here and it does cost them this contract, it doesn't just die there. It doesn't fizzle out. OpenAI and xAI have made it pretty clear they're willing to just, with a wide open mouth, just take the golden shower, let them use it for things like mass surveillance or autonomous AI weaponry. Like, they're totally fine with completely unrestricted access, which had my jaw on the floor because XAI is Elon Musk company. You're telling me Elon Musk would be okay with mass surveillance? No, not that guy. No, I'd eat my left shoe. I don't believe that for even a second. Maybe he just doesn't know. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Anyway, though, I do think this is something everyone should care about. I feel like the restrictions are reasonable, and the military should have no qualms about not being able to be used for mass surveillance on American citizens or completely autonomous AI weaponry. Maybe that's a hot take, maybe I'm on the crack pipe, but I think those restrictions are totally fair, and it's kind of alarming that they're making such a huge stink about it, and going to, like, outright saying they're going to blacklist Anthropic should they not lift those limitations. Don't think that's a good thing. It makes it seem like they want to use it to spy on every American citizen, and they want to use it for autonomous AI weaponry. Those aren't good things. That's how it's looking here. So yeah, just wanted to yap about this a bit. That's it. See ya. Yeah, the data center that everyone's talking about is the Kevin O'Leary one. 40,000 acres here. It will generate as much heat as, I think it was 23 atomic bombs detonating daily. The community did everything they could to voice how much they don't want it, but then they decided, fuck that, we're doing it anyway. So the fossils in power over there were like, yeah, it's alright. We'll unanimously vote it through. 40,000 acres, by the way, is whatever you're picturing, triple it. I feel like most people here can't even fathom what 40,000 acres actually looks like. It is an unbelievable scale.
Concern and outrage in Utah.
For hell's sake, grow up.
There it is, yeah, for hell's sake, grow up. What an interesting expression there, brother. Usually it's for heaven's sake, but this must be one of hell's finest warriors.
Grow up.
Where hundreds of protesters this week flooded this meeting of Box Elder County Commissioners.
Can you be quiet and let our citizens hear what needs to be said, please?
As they voted to move forward with a controversial data center proposal backed by celebrity Canadian businessman Kevin O'Leary.
Fucking worm, man. He's such a worm. Oh my god, and the way he keeps defending it too. Ugh, it's so delusional. He's like, oh, no one's actually against it. They're just being bussed in. They're misled.
Hello, Sharks. Known as Mr. Wonderful on the hit show Shark Tank.
You should do this deal. You have no risk. Just say yes.
O'Leary firing
nice leather jacket.
Protesting criticism in this video posted on social media after the vote.
I'm pretty aware of what these concerns are. They are around air, water use, heat. Sustainability is at the heart of what we do in terms of all these proposals. We're not just Utah.
The Stratus Project is a plan to build a 40,000 acre...
Kevin's Canadian, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Isn't this guy Canadian? Yeah, he's Canadian. Because I was listening to some of the other things he was saying about, like, oh, this is exactly what we need in the country, that kind of stuff. Love that. Love that. Thanks, Kevin.
Development
one of us.
Utah's Great Salt Lake, boosted by government tax incentives, and according to a county fact sheet, is eventually expected to generate and consume up to 9 gigawatts of power once completed. A number MIDA, the state entity backing the project, says is more than double Utah's average energy consumption.
Perfect.
Data centers of the old have a bad reputation. They gobble up a lot of water, they use up your power, and then when they're all built, they don't employ many people.
That's very true. I was actually just reading something about one of the larger data centers in the country. I believe it's a Meta data center. It had temp jobs, obviously, for the construction, which they always tout like, oh, it's so many new jobs to the local economy, so many new jobs for the community. It's great, that kind of thing. And then they checked in on that Meta data, I'm pretty sure it was Meta, data center like a year later. I think they had 150 actual employees for a massive data center. And then some of the other ones that are on the smaller side had 25. So they don't actually employ a significant working force. It's a complete scam. It is completely a scam.
This is not that. Power usage is completely self-contained.
The project's potential environmental impact sparking much of the outrage.
And we're losing land, we're losing water, and we're losing air quality.
This has the footprint in the valley of 2,000 Walmart supercenters. That's the physical footprint. If you want the energy footprint, it's 40,000 Walmart supercenters in this one small valley.
As plans for other large data centers proposed across the country have led to heated debate.
Remove this person that's heckling.
O'Leary now casting doubt on the pushback in Utah.
We think over 90% of the protesters are actually not people that live in Utah or Box Elder County. They're being bussed in.
By who? Who would bust them in? We have to fight this data center. Who? All of the rich people that would even be able to afford to do that are all gung-ho on these data centers, Kevin. It is solely for fucking goober demons like you to profit off of. So who the fuck would even be bussing them in? All of them are constantly lobbying for data centers. All of the rich people that would be able to afford 90% of these protesters being bussed across the country. So they wouldn't do that. It's all a scam. And it's painfully clear that the politicians don't actually care about, like, the people here. Outright denying them, then they leave after getting overwhelmingly booed for it so they can go unanimously pass it in private. It's such a sham. No one here in Utah wants it. The actual communities these data centers are built in do not want these things. They make it clear. Like, it's not like people are quiet about it. When data centers move in, they are constantly pushing back and fighting. But since all of these politicians are in the pockets of the people that are building it, they just force it through anyway. And then there are checkups, like there's been enough that have been around long enough that you do have data, so you can see the impact that it's had on some of the local communities where they've been there for a little while. It is significantly higher prices on energy, water, also reduced quality of water in certain ones that I've seen. Like, it is bad. It is genuinely horrible for the people there, and it gives them no benefit. Because again, they run so lean, they don't actually hire a lot of workers. One of the biggest ones in the country, again, I'm pretty sure it was Meta, only employs, I think, 150 full-time employees. Everything else was temp jobs. So you get nothing. You get actually nothing for this. It moves into your community, jacks up your prices, and fucks you in the face. Clean water is overrated. True! Give me the AI runoff sludge. That way I can drink it happily knowing that it was used to generate a picture of me in a bikini on Twitter. What are data centers used for? Genuinely everything around AI. Like, computing, everything. Like, it is a giant hub for all of it. So that way they can use the infrastructure so that they also sell that to, like, the military and things like that. That way they can utilize it. Oh yeah, I mean, it's not exclusively AI. Like, I know a lot of, like, cloud computation and stuff and storage, I know. But that's the bulk of it. The reason why we're experiencing the boom is AI. Data centers aren't, like, brand new. But the reason they're exploding like this is solely because of AI. We'll talk about the hantavirus in a little bit, but no, it's not. From everything I've read, I don't think there's a chance for it to be a pandemic or anything like that. It doesn't seem like it's conducive to that kind of spread. Very scary virus, though, in general. It's a scary thing. What's crazy is, genuinely, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, I was ranting and raving about how much I hate the idea of cruises. Oh, you know what? It was the Northern Lion Super Cruise. I was going on about how much I hate the idea of cruises. And look at how vindicated I am. I'm telling you, man. Cruises are fucking gross. That's just your irrational fear. It's not. I actually don't have a fear of cruises. I just hate the idea of it. It's just trash. It is genuinely being stranded on a floating prison. I hate the idea of it. And if there's anyone that gets sick, fucking everyone's getting sick. Poop cruise, norovirus, hantavirus, undiscovered viruses, plague. He hates whimsy. If it involves whimsy, he's out. Whimsy is not... That is the worst word to use to describe a cruise. What the fuck is whimsical about just endless gambling and buffets? And motion sickness. That's not whimsical. Speaking of cruises, ship with the contaminated people with viruses coming to port tomorrow. Is that tomorrow? Isn't a cruise ship like the best place for an outbreak to happen? Can't we just keep them there? You would think, but I guess not. I don't see why it needs to dock. Just fucking fly the materials that they need to survive in. Drop them off. I don't really see the necessity for docking. but whatever, I guess. Bill Gates wants round 2. Imagine Bill Gates was the one. Hey man, I guess it's possible. He could have been in there. What's the Disney Cruise stuff? What happened on Disney Cruise? Is that the norovirus outbreak? 'Cause I saw that one too. The Disney Cruise was them filming CSAM. What? What the fuck? What a week for cruises. Holy shit. Disney cruise ship staffers among 28 arrested in a massive child porn operation. Holy. Officers with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection boarded 8 cruise ships between April 23rd and April 27th, interviewed 28 workers as part of an ongoing investigation. During the interviews, they confirmed 27 of the 28 individuals had either received, sent, possessed, or transported child pornography, according to the statement. Disney Cruise Line ship was among those that were boarded and where employees were detained in connection with the investigation. In a statement, a Disney Cruise Line spokesperson said the workers were no longer with the company. We have a zero-tolerance policy for this type of behavior and fully cooperated with law enforcement. No shit. Zero tolerance for crime? How strong, Disney? While the majority of these individuals were not from our cruise line, those who were are no longer with the company. Well, hopefully they're in jail. Hopefully they will be in the slammer for the rest of their life. Officials said they included 26 members from the Philippines, 1 from Portugal, and 1 from Indonesia. It wasn't Disney's fault, bro. It wasn't a Disney-sanctioned thing. It's what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't change the fact that it's a terrible thing and they are Disney employees. I don't think anyone's blaming Mickey Mouse directly for it.